tiẹ̀.
Maybe it is because of you.
Tàbí torí ọmọ.
That because of your job.
Tàbí torí ọkọ.
That because of the husband.
Tàbí torí ìyàwó ẹ̀.
That because of the wife.
Òun ní ìsinmi fẹ́ wáyé.
Service.
Ṣáájú gbogbo.
Before anything.
Òun bẹ gbogbo ènìyàn.
I'm teaching everybody.
Iṣẹ́ tá a rán gbogbo ọmọ Ọlọ́run.
Everybody that is sent to the
Òun
Lord.
gbé go to the world and preach the gospel.
Doesn't matter what
Má jẹ́ kó jẹ́ pé nígbà tó bá gbọ́ pé èèyàn kú ni wà tó lọ kí.
Don't go and see somebody when person is
Ẹni
dead.
tó bá ti rí tó ọjọ́ méjì ọjọ́ mẹ́ta.
That you have seen for a long time.
Gbìyànjú láti wá ẹni yẹn
And
lọ.
you are going to look for that
Ó
person.
lè jẹ́ ẹbí ẹ.
You may be your family
Ó lè
member.
jẹ́ ará.
You may be
Ó lè
relatives.
jẹ́
You
ọ̀rẹ́.
may be your friend.
Má fi ṣeré.
Do not tell you
Tó
this.
wá lè tún kíyèsí pé èèyàn bá pè
If you
é.
know that somebody called you,
Ó pè é lẹ́ẹ̀kínní.
you called you
Ó
once,
pè é lẹ́ẹ̀kejì.
called you twice,
Ó pè é lẹ́ẹ̀kẹta.
and twice.
Gbìyànjú láti pe ẹni yẹn
And
padà.
never to call that person back.
Jẹ́ kí n ṣàlàyé kó yé wa
Let
dájú.
me explain for you to
Ẹ̀yin
understand.
ọ̀dọ́,
Lead the youth,
ìpè tó ní ọlá jù.
the highest
Ó
call,
ti di ẹni yẹn lọ́lá tó.
despite the
Ó
honor
ti
of
di ẹni
God,
yẹn kó wà tó.
despite the power
Tó
of
bá ti
God,
pè yàn
if
lẹ́ẹ̀mejì.
you have called that person twice,
Tí ò bá ti gbé
you did not pick your call,
tí kì í ṣe kó wà ní emergency.
and it's not an emergency,
Má kà máa pe kọ́ọ̀ lọ.
do not just continue calling.
Ara oko ló máa ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀. Má ṣe
Nobody
bẹ́ẹ̀.
knows that who it.
Tó bá ti pè é lẹ́ẹ̀kínní.
If you have called somebody
Tó
once,
pè lẹ́ẹ̀kejì.
and the second time,
Lẹ́yìn ò bá ti gbé.
and when you not pick the call, leave that person.
Tó bá ti tó bí wákàtí kan.
After an hour,
O tún lè pè
you
padà.
can retry it
Tó
again.
bá ti pè lẹ́ẹ̀kínní ẹ̀kejì.
When you call twice,
Tó bá ṣe pé tó fẹ́ gbé kọ́ọ̀lù
if God
ẹ̀
wanted to take the call,
á pè é padà.
he may call you back.
Tí ò bá ní káàdì lọ́wọ́,
If you didn't have the
á
card,
pè lẹ́ẹ̀kejì.
he's going to
Á ní kó má bínú.
he tell you not to
Pé
get
òun
money.
ṣe ìtàn ní
That
ìdẹ́kọ̀
is
gbé.
very peace, that is the
Ṣùgbọ́n tó bá jẹ́ pé emergency
What
bá
is
ní.
an emergency?
Pè lẹ́ẹ̀kínní.
Call the person
Pè
once,
lẹ́ẹ̀kejì.
second
Pè
time,
lẹ́ẹ̀kẹta.
third time,
Pè lẹ́ẹ̀kẹrin.
the fourth time,
Tó bá jẹ́ emergency.
if it is emergency.
Lẹ́yìn ẹ̀mẹ́rin yẹn.
And after the fourth
Stop
time,
ẹ̀.
stop
Wá
it.
ẹni tó bá wà ní ìtòsí lẹ́nu yẹn wà.
Look for the person closer to that
Wá
person.
pè ẹni yẹn.
When you call that person,
Mo ti pe nọ́mbà lágbájá lẹ́ẹ̀mejì.
I've called
Mo ti pè lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́rin.
I've called it four
Ẹjọ́
times.
ẹ lọ bá mi chẹ́ẹ̀kì ẹ̀.
Please check on that
Kí
person.
ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀?
What is happening?
Ẹni téèyàn ò bá rí.
The body needs to
Èèyàn kì í bínú sí.
they don't get annoyed with
Kọ́
that.
ẹ̀kọ́ yẹn lélẹ̀.
Let that lesson today.
Church.
Church
Ibi tí wọ́n ti ń kọ́ ẹ̀mí mọ́ra.
is a place in teach us moral.
Àwọn ẹ̀kọ́ tó yẹ kí ẹ mọ̀. Ẹ̀kọ́ ìmọ̀ ní ayé pọ̀. Mo ń bẹ̀ wá kó ṣẹ́ lórí ẹ̀.
Work on it.
Lẹ́yìn eléyìí,
After this,
mo ń bẹ̀ gbogbo àwọn ènìyàn.
I'm teaching everybody.
Ìkéde ìrere ṣe pàtàkì.
Announcement is very important.
Kéde ìrere.
Evangelism.
Lọ kéde
Go
ìrere.
and evangelize.
Àwọn tí ò kéde ìrere sí ẹ.
When you cannot
Nígbà tó
evangelize,
bá tó àkókò kí ìwọ sinmi.
when the time comes for you to rest,
Gbùgbẹ́rẹ́ wọn kò ní jẹ́ kí ìwọ sinmi. Gbùgbẹ́rẹ́ wọn kò ní jẹ́ kó o sinmi.
if they are home, don't allow you to rest.
Lórúkọ Jésù kò ní bọ́ sínú ìdààmú.
Amen.
Jẹ́ kí n fáríkà àwọn ọkọ̀ ilé nìyí.
Let me highlight this thing for you.
Mo pe àkọ́lé ọ̀rọ̀ lọ́kùn fẹ́ gbọ́ léde.
I tag the sermon today.
Ọ̀nà láti dá gbogbo ògo tí Ọlọ́run bá ṣe fún ẹ. Ọ̀nà láti dá gbogbo ògo tí Ọlọ́run bá ṣe
The
fún ẹ.
glory God has meant for you, the way to recognize it.
Mi ò gbọ́ tẹ̀ sọ.
The way to recognize the glory God has mandated for you.
No.
Protect.
Ọ̀nà láti dá gbogbo ògo tí Ọlọ́run bá ṣe
The
fún
way
ẹ.
to protect the glory God has manifested.
Gbogbo ènìyàn lọ́lọ́run máa ń ṣe ògo fún.
God manifests glory for
Ṣùgbọ́n
everybody.
ọ̀nà wo ló lè gbà dá gbogbo
But
ògo
which
tó
way
Ọlọ́run
can
ṣe
you
fún
protect
ẹ?
the glory God has made for you?
O lè wá sí gbogbo ọ̀nà.
You may find it now
Ṣùgbọ́n
ways.
màá ka ọ̀nà márùn-ún kan
But
sílẹ̀
I can
fún ẹ.
highlight some 5 ways for you.
Tí o bá ní mẹ́ta nínú ẹ̀,
You have 3 of it.
tàbí tọ́lọ́run bá lè gbàdúrà ẹ,
Or God has answered
tó o ní
prayer.
márùn-ún,
I have the whole 5.
kò síbi tí o lè dé láyé.
There is no way you cannot get in life.
Ṣùgbọ́n tí àwọn kan bá láàkì nínú
But
ẹ̀,
if there are some things that you
máa
lack,
bẹ̀ ní tẹ́lẹ̀ dàgbà bọ̀.
I will see people that
Máa
are
fẹ́
very
kó o
wrong.
kọ̀ nǹkan márùn-ún yìí
Now,
sílẹ̀.
look at these 5 things
Tí
now.
Ọlọ́run bá jẹ́ kó o lè ní,
If God allow you
kò
to
sí ẹ tó lè dá ẹ dúró láyé
nobody can stop you
láti
from
má jẹ gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó wá jẹ tán láyé.
for you not to.
Ẹ bá jẹ́ kẹ́lú mi bá ràn mí lọ́wọ́. Ẹ sì ní ẹ̀mí pẹ̀lú mi lé. Tún gbọ́ bàrà kalẹ̀ gbọ́.
Get this once again.
Sori tó bá ní nǹkan márùn-ún yìí
You
lọ́wọ́,
have this 5 things that can.
orí ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run máa ń tó fún ẹ.
The grace of God will be enough for you.
Farabalẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́.
Listen to me, youth.
Àwọn adájọ́ wà ní ìpele kan náà.
Those of us that are in
Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ìjọ wa lọ díẹ̀.
those of you that are older
Kì í ṣe
than
gbogbo pásítọ̀
it's not all pastors
ló jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tó wá jẹ tán láyé
that are able to deliver all their message
tí
on them
ikú fi ń pa wọ́n.
till death takes them.
Kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹ tó lówó
It's not every
ló
rich
jẹ́
man
gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó wá jẹ tán láyé.
that deliver all their message.
Kì í ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀dá alàyè ló ń jẹ́ṣẹ́
It's
ẹ̀tọ́.
not every man that deliver all
Ṣùgbọ́n tí
their
ẹ bá lè
message.
ní nǹkan márùn-ún yìí.
But if you're able to have this 5 things,
Ìdánilójú wà.
there is
Kó jẹ́ gbogbo iṣẹ́ tó wá jẹ́ tán láyé.
that you'll be able to deliver all your
Tí
messages
mo bá wá jẹ́ iṣẹ́ ìtàn.
after delivering it
Wo
all.
bàbá àti ìyá rẹ̀. Wo bàbá àti ìyá rẹ̀.
Look at your parents.
Wo àwọn tó súnmọ́ ẹ.
Look at your close
Tí
relatives
wọ́n ti kú.
that are dead.
Kí ni wọ́n lack?
What do they
Tí
lack?
wọ́n fi kú láì
For
fi
you
ọjọ́.
to die untimely.
Gbogbo ènìyàn.
Everyone,
Má ṣe gbàgbé tí mo pa gbèsè ẹ̀.
don't
Mo ní
forget
ọ̀nà láti dáàbò bo ògo tàbí ẹ̀kún Ọlọ́run.
the way to protect your glory or the gift that God gave you.
Gbogbo ènìyàn.
Everyone,
Kí n tó wọnú ẹ̀ lọ.
before I go into
Mo
it,
fi àkókò yìí dúpẹ́ lọ́dún wa màmá.
I want to thank all the mommies
Tá a ṣe àjọ̀dún ní jẹ́jọ́.
that we did anniversary
Gbogbo àwọn
last
tí Ọlọ́run lò lọ́nà kan.
those people that God used in one way or the other.
Ìwọ tó sọ pé wàhálà wọn ti pọ̀ jù.
You that did not say their
Ìwọ tó sọ
problem
pé
is
àwọn ti ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ kí la tó ń ṣe.
you that did not say
Lórúkọ
that
Jésù
is
èdè
before.
ṣe yìí Ọlọ́run á fi dáàbò bo òun nìyí.
Amen.
Gbogbo tó ní kálukú ṣe Ọlọ́run á fi dáàbò bo ọjọ́ alẹ́ yín.
Amen.
Ohun tó ní kálukú ṣe nínú àjọ̀dún yẹn lórúkọ Jésù ọ̀run á fi dáàbò bo ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀. Wàhálà rẹ̀ ò ní já sásán.
Amen.
Mú báyìí rẹ̀ kó bá kọ́ ní kọ̀ọ̀kan.
Pick up your pen and
Ohun àkọ́kọ́ tí ẹ̀ fi ń dáàbò bo ògo Ọlọ́run.
the first thing that you can use to protect the glory
Tó o
of
bá ní
God.
ẹnikẹ́ni tó kú láìpẹ́ ọjọ́,
If you see anyone that die untimely,
wàá rí pé àwọn kankan ti sọ̀rọ̀ nínú tó wà níbí.
you will see that he has lost some things.
Ohun àkọ́kọ́
The first one
òun ní ìgbọràn sí
It's okay.
àṣẹ Ọlọ́run.
is obedience to the commandment of God.
Ìgbọràn,
Obedience.
ìgbọràn sí òbí,
Absolute obedience
ìgbọràn
to
sí
parents.
ìjọba,
Absolute obedience to
ìgbọràn
God.
sí àwọn tó wà ní ipò àṣẹ.
Obedience to people that are in authority.
Ìgbọràn
Obedience.
mi ò ní mú ẹni jìnnà tó púpọ̀ kí o bá
Don't
bá
waste
rẹ̀.
your time.
Má ṣe gbàgbé pé ìgbọràn ni Joseph gbọ́ pé ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ ìkúrò ní Íjíbítì ẹgbẹ́ sálọ
Don't forget that
títí tí àkókò ọba ẹrọ́pì ló fi kọjá.
it's obedience that Joseph followed that take this child away.
Tó bá sọ pé Jésù ló bí olùgbàlà wọn á pa ọmọ yẹn.
If they say that Jesus Christ is the Lord and they left him there, you be killed.
Ìwọ òbí
You parents,
ẹ̀mọ́ ọmọ ilé ti pé ìgbọràn lèèyàn fi ń pẹ́ láyé.
tell your children that it is through obedience that you can live long.
Má ṣe
Don't do it.
òde ayé ló ń gbé. Má ṣe òde ayé ló máa ń gbé.
Don't do it. Live on earth.
Màá ṣe kò sí ohun tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
I will do it. Nothing will happen.
Òde ọ̀run ló ti ń lò gbà.
They use it in heaven.
Jẹ́ kí n tún sọ fún ẹ kó bọ́ sí i.
Listen to
Kó o lè máa bá òun yẹn fáwọn ọmọ yẹn.
so that you be able to tell
Má ṣe lẹ́yìn òde ayé ló wà.
Don't do this because it's on earth.
Má jalè, má bá ẹ̀yìn jà, má mutí, má mu sìgá. Òde ayé yìí ló wà.
It's on earth.
Màá ṣe kò sí nǹkan tó máa ṣẹlẹ̀.
I will do it. Nothing will happen.
Òde ọ̀run ni irú wọn ti ń lò gbà.
Their time, they will fulfill their destiny.
Torí mẹ́wàá máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀.
Because a
Lórúkọ
lot will
Jésù kò
happen.
ní kábàámọ̀.
Amen.
Máa gbọ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì.
Second one,
Òun ni ìmọ̀.
it is knowledge.
Compulsory gbogbo ọmọ ẹ láti wá ìmọ̀.
Make it compulsory for your children to go to
Ìmọ̀
for knowledge.
ìwá báyọ̀ wọ́n máa ń wá ìmọ̀ lọ ní.
Knowledge will never come to you. You go to
Ìmọ̀
it.
ẹ̀kọ́, ìmọ̀ ìjìnlẹ̀, ìmọ̀ iṣẹ́, ìmọ̀ ọjà títà, ìmọ̀.
How to serve,
Ó di méjì.
that's you.
Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta,
Third one,
ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run fi sí ẹ lára.
gift that the Lord has given you.
Ẹ̀bùn tó wà lára rẹ.
The gift that you
Ó
are
lè jẹ́
endowed.
tálẹ́ǹtì, ó lè jẹ́ ẹ̀bùn.
It might be a talent, it might be
Èyí tó
a
bá jẹ́ ní méjèèjì, ẹ̀bùn ara rẹ.
whichever it is.
Èwo ni èèyàn máa fi protect ìtọ́lọ́run fún yàn.
It is what you use to protect what
Máa gbọ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹrin.
And the fourth one,
Òun ni agbára.
power.
Agbára.
Power.
Agbára.
Power.
Wọ́n máa ń wá agbára ní o.
You look for power.
Wọ́n máa ń wá agbára ní o.
You look for power.
Èèyàn máa ń wá agbára ní o.
People look for
Wàá
power.
rí pé tó bá wà ní iṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá,
You see that
àbí wà nínú iṣẹ́ kan,
or you are in the
wàá máa gbé ẹ lọ sí àwọn ipò kan. Tìmọ̀ tó ń dé àwọn ipò yẹn ni agbára rẹ̀ pọ̀ sí.
Your power, no.
Gbogbo ẹni tí agbára bá wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ lénìí,
Everyone that has power,
dáàbò bo. Gbogbo tó bá lè ṣe láti wá agbára,
do whatever you
wá.
can do to look for power.
Má wá èyí tó lè jẹ́ kẹ́mi ẹ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ ṣáá.
Don't look for the one that can cut your life
Gbogbo
short.
ọ̀nà tó bá mọ̀ láti fi wá agbára ní kò fi
Whichever
wá
way you know
agbára.
to look for power,
Tó
go
bá ti
and
jẹ́
look for
ìlànà
it.
ti Ọlọ́run, wá agbára.
If it is in the way of the Lord, go and look for power.
Èyí tó gbẹ̀yìn,
And the last one,
ìwà,
your character.
ìwà,
Your character.
ìwà.
Character.
Ṣé orí gbogbo tí mo kà sílẹ̀ yìí?
All these things that I've mentioned,
Ẹyọ kan lè bà gbogbo ẹ̀ jẹ́.
only one can destroy it.
tó bá ní gbogbo ẹ̀ pátápátá
After you must have
ẹyọ kan
everything.
ṣo tó o bá ní
If you don't
ó
have
lè
a
bà
particular
mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin
one,
tó kù jẹ́.
it can destroy the remaining
wo
four.
bí tó o bá jẹ́ ní tó ní ìmọ̀
If you are
tó
someone that
níwà,
has knowledge,
tó
you
ní
have
ẹ̀bùn,
attitude,
tó
you have
lágbára,
gift, you have power,
ṣùgbọ́n tó o gbọ́ràn
that you are disobedient,
ìyẹn lè kú lójijì.
you can die untimely.
àwọn ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ ẹ lè sọ fún ẹ pé ọ̀gá
So people
wọ́n ti
might tell
pàtẹ́lẹ̀
you
fún yẹn má lọ síbẹ̀ o
that there is trap for you, don't go there.
agbára lè bù ẹ́ lójú
Your power
o ní kò sẹ́ni tó tú ẹ
has
mọ́
overwhelmed you because there is no one like you.
ó lè mú kẹ́mi èèyàn kúrú.
It can make your life to be
tó o
short.
bá ní ìmọ̀
If you have
tí mọ̀
knowledge,
rẹ bá pọ̀
that you have so much
tó o bá
knowledge,
níwà pẹ̀lú ìmọ̀ tó o
if
ní
you don't have character,
ó ṣeé ṣe kí gbogbo ohun tó o ní kó waste.
it is possible for you to waste everything.
àìmọye ẹni tó ní ìmọ̀
Thousands of people that
tó ka
have
ìwé
knowledge, that are
ṣùgbọ́n torí
educated,
pé wọn ò níwà
but because they don't have good
wọn ò gbà wọ́n
character,
síṣẹ́
they did not take them,
wọn ò gbà wọ́n síṣẹ́
they were not employed.
wọ́n gbà wọ́n síṣẹ́ wọ́n lé wọn dànù
They were employed, they chased
torí
them
wọn ò
out.
níwà.
Because they don't have
àìmọye
character.
ìyàwó ló
Thousands
ní
of
ìmọ̀ tó
wives
kàwé
that are
ó common
educated.
láàrin àwọn tó kàwé púpọ̀
It is very common among the elites.
èyí tó pọ̀ jù nínú wọn wọn ò rí ilé ọkọ gbé
A lot of them cannot
torí pé
live
ìmọ̀
with
ti
a
bò
man
wọ́n lójú
because their knowledge
wọ́n rí
has
pé àwọn ti
overwhelmed
ju
them.
ọkọ lọ
They believe that they have
wọn ò
knowledge.
rí ilé ọkọ gbé.
They are unable to stay with
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni
them.
ẹ̀bùn tó wà lára èèyàn
Likewise, the gift in
ẹ̀bùn
you,
téyìn wà lára èèyàn
your gift,
tó o bá protect ẹ̀
if you don't protect it
ó lè
well,
mú kú òjijì wá.
it can bring untimely death.
mo sọ fún yín níjẹjọ àbí jẹẹdógún
I told you last
mo ní
week,
lọ kíyèsára
I said be
mo ní
careful
gbogbo tó ń wá kiri yìí
that all this
ó
thing
lè
you're
jẹ́ àárọ̀ lọ́lọ́run fún wọ
It
ó lè
might
jọ́sìn
be.
lọ́lọ́run fún wọ ó lè jálẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run fún wọ
That
ṣùgbọ́n tó o bá ń
God has
sáré
placed
kọjá
you in a
kádàrá
particular place that if you run ahead of your destiny,
gbogbo tó ń lé yẹn tó bá ti ní tender age
that all those things you have, if you have them
ó
at
ṣeé
a
ṣe
tender age,
kíkú máa lé ẹ kiri
it is possible for death to might be
ikú
looking
àti ẹ̀
for
máa léèyàn kiri ni
you. Definitely death will be chasing
ó
you
sì lè mú
about.
kéèyàn pàdánù gbogbo tó wá ṣe
And it can
láyé
make one to lose everything that you came
bó
to
padà
work
sínú
for.
bíbélì
I'm going back to the Bible.
ní ìjẹ́jọ́
Last week,
gbogbo àwa bàbá
the
àwọn
daddies,
màmá
the mummies,
adáwó
we contributed money.
anáwó
We spent money.
anára
We did a lot.
wọn kámárà tí mo kà sílẹ̀ yìí o
Look at these 5 things.
mo wá fẹ́ sọ ìtàn kékeré kan fún
I
wa
want to tell you a little story.
mo ń bẹ gbogbo àwa àránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run
I beseech all ministers of God,
mo ń bẹ gbogbo àwa tí Ọlọ́run pè
those of us that God has called,
àwa tọ́lọ́run ti pè
those of us that God has
àwa
called
tí
already,
Ọlọ́run tún máa pè
and those one that God will call,
àti àwa tí à ń fẹ́ kọ́lọ́run pè wá
and those of us who want God to call us.
mo fẹ́ kó o wo nǹkan kan lénìí
I want you to look at something today.
ó mi ò kì í sọ ìtàn báyìí
I don't used to tell stories.
mo ti sọ̀kan rú ẹ̀ rí
I've said one like that before,
màá tún sọ̀kan lénìí
and I've said another one
màá wá
today,
mú wa lọ sínú bíbélì lórí ẹ̀
and I will take us to the Bible
sórí
concerning
gbogbo ohun tó bá ń ṣe láyé
everything you are doing on earth.
òfin secure nǹkan kan ni
You are using it to secure a particular
tó o
thing.
bá ṣoore
If you do good,
òfin secure nǹkan kan ni
you use it to secure
tó o
something.
bá fúnyàn ní nǹkan
If you give someone
òfin
something,
secure nǹkan kan ni
you are securing something.
kò sí àṣegbé kankan láyé
There is nothing you do that
kò
is
sí
in vain.
oore tó jẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́
There is no goodness that is free.
kò sí oore kankan lábẹ́ ọ̀run tó jẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́
There is no goodness in
give
this
and
earth.
take nílé ayé
Ìwọ gbà kó mú wá ní.
even ìfẹ́ tó ń wò yẹn ìfẹ́ is give and take
Even if you talk of love, it's
tí
give and
ìfẹ́ tí o bá ní ìfẹ́ pẹ̀lú ẹnìkan tí kò bá ti mú give and take lọ́wọ́
take. If you love someone, if you does
kì í
not
ṣe
take,
ìfẹ́
give and take,
is
it's not
cheating
love. Ààrẹ ni jẹ ni.
ìrẹ́jẹ ni
It is cheating.
má ṣì mí gbọ́ lénìí
You
mo
don't
fẹ́ kó o farabalẹ̀ kó o wò ó
Listen to me
wàá
very
rí ohun tí mò
well.
ń sọ fún ẹ lénìí
You see what
wàá
I'm
rí pé
telling you
Ọlọ́run
today.
fúnra rẹ̀ tó jí Ọlọ́run
That God himself.
ó sọ wípé nítorí tí Olúwa fi aráyé tó
He
bẹ́ẹ̀
said
gẹ́
that the Lord so much loved the world.
bàbá màmá
Daddy and
ẹ̀bẹ̀
mommy,
ni mò ń bẹ̀ ẹ́
I beseech you.
gbogbo òwò tí ẹ bá jọ ní relationship
Those of you that you have relationship
bóyá
together,
níbi iṣẹ́
maybe in office
bóyá nínú ìgbéyàwó
or in your marriage
bóyá nínú ọ̀rẹ́
or among your
nínú
friends,
ọmọ ìyá
in your siblings,
nínú bàbá sí ọmọ
parents,
tí kò bá ti involve give and take
if it doesn't involve mú working fún ẹ,
cheating ló wà níbẹ̀
it is cheating.
ohun tó ń pè ní ìrẹ́jẹ nìyẹn
That is what they call
ó
cheating.
ti ọmọ tó bí fúnra rẹ̀
Even your children,
give and take ni
it is give and
jẹ́
take.
kí ọmọ rẹ mọ̀ wípé
Let your children
bíbí
know
t'Olúwa ní kí n bí ẹ sáyé
that
is
the
give
moment
and take.
I born you, gbà.
bí mo ti ń fún ẹ lọ́wọ́ yìí
As I'm giving you now,
tó bá tó àkókò
a time is
o
coming.
gbọ́dọ̀ fún mi padà
You must give me
kì í
back.
ṣe tó o bá fẹ́
It is not when you are willing.
dandan ni
It is a must.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọkọ àtìyàwó
Likewise, husband and
tí
wife,
ẹ fẹ́ra yín
that you marry
kì í
each
ṣe
other.
pé kí ọkọ kan máa fún ẹ kọ́kọ́ máa fún ẹ.
It's not that the husband will be
Ìwọ
giving
náà
you.
gbọ́dọ̀ ní tí wàá fi san
You too,
padà.
you should be able to return.
Kì í ṣe pé kí ìyàwó máa fún ẹ.
It's not that the wife
Ìwọ náà
is
gbọ́dọ̀ ní
giving
tí
you.
wàá fi san padà.
You too must have
Kì í
something
ṣe
to
pé kó máa
repay.
ṣoore fún ẹ.
It's not that they should be
O
doing
gbọ́dọ̀
good
ní
for
tí wàá
you.
fi san padà.
There must be a time of
Tó o bá
repayment.
ti ní tí wàá fi san
If you don't
padà.
have a way of repaying,
Onírẹ̀jẹ ènìyàn
you
ni
are a
ẹ́.
cheater.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín tẹ́ ní ọ̀rẹ́.
A lot of you that have
Ohun
friends,
tí ò jẹ́ kí ẹ̀mí ọ̀rẹ́ yín gùn.
why your friend does not
Ó ní
last
wípé onírẹ̀jẹ ni yín.
is because you are cheaters.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín tí Ọlọ́run ṣoore fún.
A lot of you that the Lord
Tí
has
oore
said
yẹn ò ní ọjọ́ alẹ́.
that goodness does not
Ẹ
last
ní nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fi ń san fún Ọlọ́run.
is because you don't have things to pay to
Onírẹ̀jẹ
God.
ni yín.
You are a cheater.
Gbogbo onírẹ̀jẹ sì ní.
Every cheater,
Ìgbẹ̀yìn ni wọ́n máa ń sun ẹkún.
they cry at the end.
Ṣé mò ń sọ̀rọ̀ láàárọ̀ yìí?
Am I talking?
Farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ mi o.
Listen to me.
Mi ò wá síbí láti wá ta kẹ́nikẹ́ni.
I did not come here to
Mi ò fojú sẹ́nikẹ́ni lára ṣùgbọ́n mò ń jẹ bọ́lọ̀ ti rán mi.
I did not put my mind on anyone. I'm doing it as God sent me.
Máa gbọ́ ìtàn tí mo fẹ́ sọ fún wa yìí.
Listen to this story
Kó o wá líǹkì ẹ̀ mọ́ nǹkan márùn-ún tí mo kà sílẹ̀ tí mo ní kó
and link
òwe
it
tó
up
ní
with these
nínú ẹ̀.
5 things.
Bí mo ti kà á sílẹ̀ yẹn wò nínú ọkàn rẹ mélòó lo nínú àwọn nǹkan yìí.
As I've read it, how many?
Ìgbọ́ràn,
Obedience,
ìmọ̀,
knowledge,
ìwà, ẹ̀bùn,
character,
àtagbára.
gift, and power.
Kò sẹ́ni tó ní gbogbo ẹ̀tàn ní wá ń bí.
There is no one that have everything.
Wá máa wo bí lọ.
Look here.
Nínú nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ká máa kà sílẹ̀ yìí,
Among these things,
ìtàn tí mo ní mo fẹ́ sọ fún ẹ yìí.
what I want to tell you,
Ìtàn aríran kan
it is
àti
Story.
ọlọ́rọ̀.
of a seer
Aríran àti ọlọ́rọ̀.
and a wealthy man. A seer,
Ohun tó ní láyé lọ́run náà ni ìran kan ṣo tó ń rí.
the only thing that he used to see,
Kò ní nǹkan kan míì kún.
he does not have any other thing.
Ṣùgbọ́n bàbá yìí kó tó ní kó di ọlọ́rọ̀.
Before he
Ó
became
máa ń lọ
wealthy,
sọ́dọ̀ aríran yìí.
he went to this seer.
Ó máa ń lọ bá aríran yìí pé ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
He used to meet him that, please,
Kí ni kí n ṣe tí màá fi jẹ́ èèyàn?
what will I do to this
Aríran á ní
man?
jẹ́ kí n gbàdúrà.
And the seer will say,
Jẹ́
let
kí
me
n bá àwọn
pray.
bàbá mi sọ̀rọ̀.
Let me talk to my
Ohun tó bá
father.
sọ fún mi, màá sọ fún ẹ.
Whatever he tells you, I
Ó wá
will
máa ń
tell
sọ
you.
fún pé nǹkan báyìí ni kó ṣe.
And he will tell him, do
Òwò
this.
báyìí ni kó ṣe.
Go and do this
Ọ̀nà
kind
báyìí
of
ni
business.
kó tọ̀.
Try this
Bẹ́ẹ̀
way.
sì ni bàbá yìí bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí di ńlá.
Likewise,
Ó
this man
di ńlá.
began to be great.
Ó wá di ọlọ́rọ̀ débi pé gbogbo ìgbèríko mọ̀ pé ẹni tí di ọlọ́rọ̀.
He became wealthy that they know him in the village that is wealthy.
Ṣùgbọ́n gbà tó di ọjọ́ kan,
But at a stage,
ó lọ bá bàbá ọlọ́rọ̀.
He
Ó
went
lọ
to-
bá aríran.
he went to the seer.
Ó ní aríran ẹ jọ̀ọ́.
He said, please,
Ó
seer,
lóun nílò ìrànlọ́wọ́ yín.
that I need your help.
Ó ló gbogbo nǹkan lòun ti ní.
That you have
Ó ní
everything.
bẹ́ẹ̀ tí nǹkan kan ń bà òun lọ́kàn jẹ́.
That so that people will not
Òun sì
destroy my
nídìí
way.
nǹkan òun. Aríran ní kí ni nǹkan òun?
The seer
Ó
said,
ní
what
òun
is it?
fẹ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ fi ń ríran yẹn.
He said, I want that thing that you used to see.
Aríran ni nǹkan ẹyọkan tí mo ní láyé lọ́run
And the
leléyìí.
man said, this is the only thing I have
Mo
on
sì
earth.
jogún ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn bàbá mi ni.
That I inherited it from my forefather.
Ó ní nǹkan tóun sáfẹ́ nìyẹn.
He said, that is
Pé
what he
gbogbo
wants.
nǹkan lòun ti ní.
That he has gotten
Aríran
everything.
ni pẹ̀lú bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ní gbogbo nǹkan yìí tán ẹyọkan tí mo ní ilẹ̀ tó fẹ́ gbà. Ó ní
That
tóun
the seer
fẹ́ nìyẹn.
said, as you have everything, the only thing that I have, you want to take it.
Aríran wa wọlé.
And the
Kò
seer
tètè
now
jáde.
entered. He did not
Ó
come
wá
back
lọ
in
bá
time.
nínú ilé pé tẹ́ ẹ bá kọ̀ láì tètè jáde.
He now went and meet him that
Gbogbo agbára
refused to
tóun
come
nílò
out.
máa lò lórí yín
That I
o.
will use every power that I have on
Aríran
you.
ò ṣe méní kò ṣe méjì.
And the seer did not do
Ó
any
wá
other
wọlé.
thing. He now
Ó
entered.
wá gbé ẹyẹ tí bàbá ẹ̀ jogún fún un.
He now brought the bird that the
Ó wá
father
gbélé ọlọ́rọ̀ lọ́wọ́.
that he inherited from his father
Kí
and gave it to
ọlọ́rọ̀
the
má
wealthy
bàa
man.
pa á.
So that the wealthy man will not kill him.
Ṣùgbọ́n kété tí ọlọ́rọ̀ gba ẹyẹ yìí tán,
Immediately he got the
bó ti bọ́
dog.
síta,
He came
nínú
out.
àwọn ọmọ ọ̀dọ́ ọlọ́rọ̀ sọ fún pé
Among the servants of the
tẹ́ ẹ
wealthy
bá
man
fi
said
bàbá yìí sílẹ̀,
that if you leave
ó
this
ṣeé ṣe
man,
kó sì ní nǹkan mí o.
that it is possible for him to have something
Tàbí
else.
kó pa ẹyẹ yìí mọ́ yín lọ́wọ́.
Or he can take this bird. with him.
Ọlọ́rọ̀ padà wọlé,
He went back
ó pa bàbá aríran,
and killed the seer.
ó sì gbé ẹyẹ lọ.
And he took the birds away.
Ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tọ́jú ẹyẹ.
He began to take care of the
Ṣùgbọ́n gbà
birds.
tó di ọjọ́ kan,
One day,
bí ẹyẹ ti máa ń ṣe sí olówó ẹ̀, bàbá aríran,
the way the birds used to do
ẹyẹ bá
to
kọ
his
sí
owner,
bàbá ọlọ́rọ̀.
and he went to meet the
Ó
wealthy
ní bàbá
man.
ọlọ́rọ̀,
He said,
ó ní
wealthy
kíyèsí
man,
o,
be careful
ó ní níwèé òye ọjọ́ méje,
that by this time next week,
ó ní kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ rẹ̀ 9 ló máa kú.
that 9 of your horses will die.
9 ló máa kú nínú ẹ̀.
That 9 will die out of it.
9 kẹ̀,
9,
kí ni mo lè ṣe tí wọn ò fi ní kú.
What will I do that they will not die?
ó ní o ò gba ohun tí o lè ṣe lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó gbà mí kúrò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
That you did not take
dandan ni
what
kí
the way
àwọn
out
kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́
from
kú.
the person who took me from that. Indeed,
ṣé
they
o mọ
will
tí
die.
ọlọ́rọ̀ ṣe
You know what the rich
kó
man
tó pé
did?
ọjọ́ keje
Before the 7th
gbogbo
day,
kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ mẹ́sẹ̀sán
all the 9 horses,
ó gbé ta
he sold them
ó
out.
ta gbogbo ẹ̀
He sold them.
ó ta cheap
He sold them very cheap.
àwọn tó rà á
And people that
nígbà tó
bought
pé
them,
ọjọ́ keje
the 7th day,
gbogbo kẹ́tẹ́kẹ́tẹ́ kú
they all died.
àwọn èèyàn tí mọ̀ ní nǹkan kan.
People did not know the reason.
ó tún dé oṣù tó tún tẹ̀lé
The next day,
ẹyẹ tó fòdé
he came back again
ẹyẹ ní pé kí ọlọ́rọ̀ gbọ́ o
and he said, listen, a wealthy
tó
man,
bá di ọ̀túnla lénìí
that 3 days to this time,
gbogbo ilé tó kọ́
that all the houses you have,
gbogbo ẹ̀ ló máa rì.
that everything will
Ah.
sink down.
irú kí leléyìí
And he was like, what is
ẹ
this?
fún mi lóore ọ̀fẹ́
Give me grace.
ẹ jẹ́ kó tóṣù kan
Make it like
ẹ jẹ́
1
kó
month.
tóṣù méjì
Make it like 2 months.
ẹyẹ ní kò ságbára
The boss said there is no power.
ọlọ́rọ̀ bọ́sítà
He came
orí
out
pọ́ ní gbogbo nǹkan
because he has a lot of
ó pe
things.
gbogbo àwọn èèyàn tó yí ká
He called people around him
ó lóun fẹ́ ta léyìn ní pọ́ńtọ̀
that I want to sell this.
sọ pé àwọn kan wà wọ́n lówó lọ́wọ́
You know, some people have
ọjà
money.
ọ̀pọ̀ náà máa ń fẹ́ rà
They look for cheap
àwọn
things
èèyàn sáré ra gbogbo property yẹn
and they bought the property.
ó gbowó
He
ó
collected
lọ kó
money
pamọ́
and he went to keep
gbà tó
it.
pé ọjọ́ kẹta
The 3rd day,
ilé wo
the houses
àwọn
got
aráàlú
some.
kí leléyìí
And people were like,
bàbá
what is
olówó
this?
ṣé ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan báyìí fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ ní olóhùn
That,
ọmọ
do you know that this thing is going to happen?
ó
He
lẹ́mìí
said
ẹ̀ka
no.
ní kò ń fi ṣàwọn èèyàn lóore ni
That his spirit
ó
said
ní
he should
gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́
just
pé inú
help
wọn
the
ni ò
people.
mọ́
That is because they are
ló
not
jẹ́ kí
clean.
ilé yẹn wó
That was why the house
wọn ò
was
jiyàn nígbà tó pé oṣù mẹ́fà
after 6 months
tó ti gba ohun ní lọ́wọ́ ẹni tó pa
that he collected
ẹ̀yẹ bá tún dé
the
láàárọ̀
the boss came again.
ẹ̀yẹ ní kí bàbá olówó gbọ́ o
He said, listen,
pé tó bá máa di ọjọ́ mọ́kànlá lénìí
that in the next 11
gbogbo
days,
àkọ́bí ọmọ tí bàbá olówó bí àtàwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ pé wọ́n á kúnjọ́ kan
all his
Ah.
firstborn and his
kíkú kẹ̀
and his grand firstborn
bàbá
will
olówó mọ̀ tó
die.
fẹ́ ṣe
The man
gbogbo
did not
àkọ́bí
know
ọmọ
what to.
ó bá wò pé kí ló máa ṣe
He now said, what will you do?
òwò náà ti ń dájọ́
That
kí
already,
ló fẹ́ ṣe fún wọn
what will they do?
ló bá
What
kó
will
gbogbo
you
àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ó ní
do?
kí wọ́n fìlú sílẹ̀
He said they should leave the
pé
town.
òun fẹ́ mọ ohun tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ pé kí wọ́n
That he
fìlú
wants to
sílẹ̀
know what it will happen.
nígbà tó pé ọjọ́ mọ́kànlá
11
gbogbo
days.
àkọ́bí ọmọ kú
Every firstborn died.
ìbẹ̀rù bójú wa mú
He
ó
became
wá
fearful.
padà lọ sílé ibi bàbá ẹni tó gba ẹyẹ lọ́wọ́
He
ẹ̀
now went to the
bàbá
shared
ríran
house.
bàbá ilé ti dahoro
That you see that the house is
torí pé
desolate.
ohun kan tó ní láyé lọ́rùn nìyẹn
Because that is the only thing he has.
má gbàgbé ibi tá a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀
Don't forget where we
báwo
started.
ni èèyàn ṣe máa ń dáàbò bo ògo tọ́lọ́run bá ṣe fún un
How can you protect the glory that God has given you?
bọ́lọ̀ ń bá ṣe ògo fún ẹ tó o bá nítẹ́ lọ́rùn gbogbo ohun tó o ní asán ló ní.
If God gives you a glory, if you are not
máa wo tó
contented,
ṣẹlẹ̀
it is in vain.
ẹyẹ ń bá olówó gbé
The birds continue to live
kẹ́tẹ́
with
tí
him.
àwọn ọmọ ti kú
Immediately the children die.
bàbá ọlọ́run bá dìde
The rich man got
ó
up.
lóun máa pa ẹyẹ yìí
He said he's going to kill the bird.
ó ní tó bá di lọ́la pé òun á ní kábọ̀ ń pa ẹyẹ yìí
That tomorrow that
bó
he
ti
said
sọ̀rọ̀
he
yẹn
will
tán
kill it, immediately
ẹyẹ bá
he said,
fòdé
the boss came.
ẹyẹ bá ní pé ohun tó ló fẹ́ ṣe lọ́la yẹn o
Now that thing you want to do
pé má
tomorrow,
dáwọ́lé o
don't try it.
pé tó o bá dáwọ́lé
Because if you
pé
try it,
gbogbo ohun tó kù fún ẹ
that everything that you
àtìyàwó
make
ọmọ
from it,
àtọmọ ọmọ
everything, both your children,
àtiwọ́
your grandchildren,
àtìyàwó
you and your
pé
wife,
ọ̀la yẹn ni gbogbo yín máa kú.
that tomorrow all of you will die.
jìnnìjìnnì bá mu kí ló ń fẹ́ ṣe
The man became
ó bá
fearful.
bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bí àwọn èèyàn ó
Now
tún
began
wá
to ask
àwọn olóyè ayé kiri
He began to look for fears
ó
of
wá àwọn
God.
olóyè ayé kiri pé ọ̀nà wo ló ń fẹ́ gbé gbà
That what is he
bó
going
ti ń ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yìí
As he was doing this thing,
ilẹ̀ mọ́ láàárọ̀
daybreak,
kò pa ẹyẹ
at down,
ṣùgbọ́n àwọn
he
tó
did
bẹ̀
not
lọ́wọ́
kill
ẹ̀
the bird.
àwọn lọ sí ilé ẹyẹ bọ́n ti ní káwọn wó ilé ẹyẹ
As they went to
gbogbo
the
ohun tó
boss
ní
house,
pátá gbogbo wọn kú
as he was about to
ó wá
destroy
kú
the
òun
house,
nìkan
everything he has
wọ́n wá
became
fún láyè
destroyed.
láti gbé ilé ayé fún odidi ọdún méje míì
He
lẹ́yìn
now allowed him to live for 7 years more.
nínú ìdààmú àti wàhálà
In trouble,
ó
he
wá
was
kú
running
òun
from
àti
pillar to
ẹyẹ
post.
nìkan
He remained him and
ìgbà
the
tọdún
bird.
méje pé
After 7
ẹyẹ
years,
tọ̀lọ̀ láàárọ̀ kùtùkùtù
the birds came to him.
ó ní olówó mi
He said, my
pé
owner,
níwòyí ọ̀la
that by this time
wọn
tomorrow,
yóò fàyè sílẹ̀
that you are going to die.
wàhálà bá mú olówó
And he became fearful.
bíra ẹlẹ́rè
Ask yourself,
kí ló kù tí ẹni yóò ní
what else does he have
tó fi lọ fọwọ́ ara ẹ̀ fa wàhálà
that he now look for trouble himself?
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìrìn àjò ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti rí nínú
Likewise,
Kristẹni
the journey of all of us.
nígbà tílẹ̀ mọ́ ń tòótọ́
Daybreak,
ó yẹ kó bí léèrè ó yẹ kó ta mọ́tò náà
you are supposed
ó
to
yẹ
ask
kó
him
gbé
that.
ẹyẹ náà ta
He's supposed to sell
tàbí
the
kó ta
car
ara ẹ̀ nígbà tí wọ́n lóun
and
náà
the
máa
bird,
kú báyìí
or he's supposed to kill himself.
kò sí nǹkan tó lè ṣe mọ́
There was nothing he could do.
gbogbo ohun tó wá fọjú ayé ẹ̀ ṣe gbogbo wa
Everything that
parẹ́
he
mọ́
acquired,
lójú
everything,
òun ló wá parẹ́ gbẹ̀yìn
He was the one
bàbá
that
màmá
God
gbọ́wọ́
destroyed
lórí
at the
níbi
end
tó
of
gbé
the day.
jókòó yẹn.
Where you are, put your
Sọ
hand
pé
on
Olúwa
it.
má jẹ́ kí àṣìṣe ìwà mi kó ba gbogbo tí mo ní láyé jẹ́.
Lord, don't allow the mistake
Má
of
jẹ́
my
kí n fi
character
àṣìṣe
destroy
mi.
me.
Má jẹ́ kí n fi ìwà mi ba gbogbo tí mo fi ọjọ́ ayé
Don't
mi kó
allow
jọ
my
jẹ́.
character to destroy everything that I've worked for.
Sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn dáradára o.
Don't
Má
allow
jẹ́
my
kí n fi
character
ìwà mi ba gbogbo
to
tí mo
destroy
kó jọ láyé
everything
mi
that
jẹ́.
I've worked for.
Sọ pé má jẹ́ kí àwọn òbí mi fi ìwà wọn ba ọjọ́ ọ̀la mi jẹ́.
Don't allow my parents' character to destroy
Má
my
jẹ́ kí n
future.
fi ìwà mi bọ ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ mi
Don't
jẹ́.
allow my character to destroy the future of my
Bí o
children.
ti wí ọ̀run fàṣẹ sí i. Wá padà sínú Bíbélì.
Let's go to the
Ibi
Bible.
tá a kà lénìí,
Where we read today,
ìwé 1 Samuel.
the book
Ṣó
of 1
bá
Samuel.
mi tọ́jú ìtàn yẹn sọ́wọ́ òsì.
Kept that story in your left hand.
Torí pé tó o bá lójú tó o bá rí ojú tán tó o bá ń wá ìrójú kiri ó ṣeé ṣe kí àìrójú kó ba gbogbo tó o ti fi ojú kó jọ
Because
jẹ́.
after you are made, if you are looking for unmade about, that thing that you have made might destroy you.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ Ọlọ́run ti fún ẹ lójú
The Lord has
ṣùgbọ́n
given
bí
you
tó fẹ́ wá
eyes,
ìrójú káàkiri
but because you are looking for the blind
ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀
one,
ti ba gbogbo tó fojú ẹ̀ kó jọ ó ti
the
bàjẹ́.
Lord has destroyed what they have acquired through their
Àìnítẹ́lọ́rùn kò
eyes.
lóògùn o.
Lack of contentment
Okay.
has no medicine.
Ẹ padà sínú bẹ́ẹ̀lì káwọn tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ń bẹ̀.
Let's go to the Bible.
Ó sì ṣe gbogbo ọmọ tó wà níbí lénìí
Every children,
gbogbo àwọn tá a jẹ́ ọmọ tá a wà níbí lénìí
those of us that are children that are here,
mo tún bẹ àti ọmọ àtòbí.
both child and parent.
Jẹ́ kí n kọ́kọ́ lọ sọ́dọ̀ òbí.
Let me go to the parent.
Kó o tó mú ọmọ ẹ lọ kó lọ gbé ọ̀dọ̀ èèyàn.
Before you take out your child to go and live with
Jókòó kó o
someone,
rò ó dáradára.
think twice before taking that child.
Kí lo orí tó fẹ́ fi mú ọmọ yìí lọ síbẹ̀?
Why did you want to take that child to that place?
Kò sí ọmọ tó lọ gbọ́dọ̀ ẹnì kankan.
There is no child that goes to live with
Ìsídà o
someone.
lọ gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú rọrùn.
Is it that you
Wọ́n
go
fagídí mú ẹ
there
lọ síbẹ̀.
by force
Wàá
or
inherit kankan
that
nínú
you
ayé tó gbọ́dọ̀
inherit
ẹ̀.
something?
O gbọ́dọ̀ jogún kankan.
You must inherit something.
Tí o ò bá múra dáradára,
If you are not careful,
sórí ibi tá a ti ní kó o lọ gbọ́dọ̀ èèyàn.
where you are asked to go and live with someone,
Gbogbo ọkàn rẹ ni kó o mú lọ síbẹ̀.
take all your mind
Kó o
there
lè bá a jogún rere tó wà níbẹ̀.
so that you can acquire
Kó o
good
má
things
bá a
there,
jogún aburú.
so that you cannot acquire
Torí
the
pé
bad
méjèèjì ló yí
things.
sí láti jogún.
Because the two is easy.
Gbọ́n tó ṣẹlẹ̀,
Listen to what
ibi
happened.
tá à ń kà níbí yìí, ká tó
Where we
débẹ̀,
read,
ó ṣẹlẹ̀ pé
it happened
màmá
that
Sámúẹ́lì
the mother of
ó
Samuel,
dá májẹ̀mú nínú ìwé 1 Samuel yẹn
she pledged
pé
in that
tọ́lọ́
first
bá fún
Samuel
òun lọ́mọ,
that if the Lord give her
òun á
a
fi
child,
fún Ọlọ́run.
that he will return that child to God.
Nígbà tó dẹ̀ bí ọmọ náà tọ́lọ́run ṣe é,
He did when
ó
God did
mú
it.
ọmọ náà lọ fún wòlíì Élì.
She took that
Pé
child
gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí mo jẹ́,
to prophet
mo mú
Eli
ọmọ yìí wá kó máa ṣẹ́ fọlọ́run.
that I brought this child to work for God.
Ọmọ náà sì ń ṣẹ́ fọlọ́run.
And she was working for
Ó ń
God.
gbé ọ̀dọ̀ Sámúẹ́lì.
He
Màmá
lived
yẹn
with
máa ti
Eli.
fún wọn ní máa wo bí owó ọ́fìnrin wọn ò ní nǹkan kan ṣe. Sì fi sílẹ̀ lọ jókòó náà.
Usher, please go and sit down first.
Lọ jókòó náà.
Go and be seated.
Sórí your life matter most.
Ìgbé ayé rẹ ṣe pàtàkì púpọ̀.
Farabalẹ̀ gbọ́ mi.
Listen to me.
Ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ ẹ̀yin ni mò ń bẹ̀.
I'm begging the youth.
Tó bá lọ sí school.
If you go to school,
Sórí tí wọ́n bá pín in pọ̀ sínú yàrá pẹ̀lú ẹnìkan.
if you are hooked up with someone
First
in
3
your
months yẹn study ẹni tó wà lọ́dọ̀
oṣù
ẹ̀.
mẹ́ta àkọ́kọ́, study that person very well.
Study ẹ̀ dáadáa.
Study that person
Tó
well.
bá jẹ́ pé ntẹ́ ẹ̀ lè jọ gbé ni.
If it's somebody that you are
O ní
incompatible,
gbogbo agbára láti lọ report fún àwọn authority.
you have every power to go and
Ẹni
report to
tẹ́ ẹ fi mí sí
authority.
lọ́dọ̀ yìí.
The person that you
Nítorí
pay me
ìdí
with,
báyìí àní lè jọ gbé. Wá
because of
change
this
yìí.
and this, we are incompatible.
Tó o bá ní evidence tó jẹ́ new.
If you
Wá
have
change
good
yìí.
evidence, they will change you.
Nígbà tó tó àkókò
At a time,
tí Samuel fẹ́ máa gbọ́ ohùn Ọlọ́run.
when Samuel began to hear the voice of the
Ohùn
Lord,
Élì ló gbọ́.
he was hearing the voice
Òun
of
náà máa ń sọ
Eli.
pé ohùn ènìyàn lóhùn Ọlọ́run.
That is why the voice of man,
Nígbà
the
tó
voice
gbọ́
of
ohùn Élì,
God. When he heard the voice
ó
of
dìde lójú
Eli,
oorun.
he got up.
Ó ní bàbá yẹn ń pè mí.
He
Élì ní mi ò gbé ẹ̀.
Eli said
Ó
no.
ní lọ sùn padà.
So go and
Ó
sleep
tún di
again.
ẹ̀kejì.
Second
Ó tún
time,
gbọ́ ohùn Élì.
he heard the voice
Ó tún
of
fò
Eli.
dìde.
He
Bàbá yẹn pè
woke
mí.
up.
Ó ní mi ò gbé
He
ẹ̀.
said, Daddy, you called me. He
Élì
said
wá
no.
kí.
Eli knew that God wanted to talk to him.
Má gbàgbé o.
Don't forget.
Báwo lo ti fẹ́ protect ògo tọ́lọ́run ṣe
How
fún
do you
ẹ?
want to protect the glory that God gave you?
Ògo tọ́lọ́run ṣe fún ẹ yẹn.
The glory that God
O
gave
ò
you.
ní time.
You don't have time.
O lọ fi ọmọ sọ́dọ̀ èèyàn ni.
You went and keep your child with
Mẹ́ta ló
someone.
bí.
You gave birth to three.
Bàbá mú méjì lọ.
Daddy took two.
Ìwọ mú kan dání.
And you are holding one.
Ọmọ tí bàbá mú lọ obìnrin ni.
Those one that daddy took
Ọ̀dọ̀ bàbá
away,
yẹn ló dàgbà sí.
their children
Bàbá sì
do with the
ní ó
father.
lè mu ìtọ̀.
And the father can drink
Ẹlòmíì ò mu
anything.
kankan, ó ń bọ́ ọmọ rẹ̀ sùn.
Some people do not do anything yet they sleep with
So
their daughter.
protect tọ́lọ́run ṣe fún ẹ.
Do you protect what God has done
Máa
for
wòran
you?
lọ.
Listen.
Nígbà tó tó àkókò,
At a time,
Eli wá sọ fún Samuel pé
Eli told
tó o
Samuel,
bá tún gbọ́ ohùn yẹn
when you hear that voice
kó o
again,
sọ wípé olúwa mi máa wí
my Lord, ride on,
nítorí tí ìránṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ń gbọ́.
because your servant is
Mi
listening.
ò fẹ́ dẹ̀ láàmú púpọ̀.
I don't want to take
Kí
your
Samuel
time.
ti sùn padà.
And
Ọlọ́run tún kọ sí látojú oorun
and God came
láti
to
inú ohùn Eli wòlíì.
the Lord came to him through the voice
Ó sì
of
ní olúwa mi
Eli.
máa wí.
And he
Olúwa wá fara
said,
Samuel
God,
pé
speak on,
ìránṣẹ́ mi ń dàgbà lọ o.
that my servant is getting
Ṣùgbọ́n kò
old.
ṣaláàbò lórí àwọn ọmọ tó bí kò tọ́ wọn.
But he did not protect his children.
Kò tọ́ wọn ní ọ̀nà Ọlọ́run.
He did not protect them
Pé
in the way of
èmi
the Lord.
Ọlọ́run
That I,
tó
the
bá kọ̀
Lord,
láti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀
if he refuses
mi
to
ò
do,
ní jẹ́ kí wòlíì lálẹ́ hù ní
I will
ìran ẹ̀
not
mọ́.
allow another prophet to come up in his
Ṣùgbọ́n
generation
torí pé
again.
Samuel jọmọ kékeré
Because Samuel is a young
bó ti
child.
tají
As he woke
bó
up,
ti lálá yẹn gẹ́lẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀
As-
ló rọ fún Eli.
he told Eli,
Wo bí torí pé Eli wà nípò agbára
because Eli was in position of power,
ẹni tó nímọ̀ ni
he's knowledgeable,
ẹni tí gbogbo èèyàn wárí fún ni
he's someone that
ọ̀rọ̀
everybody.
tí Samuel sọ yẹn kò kákún.
What Samuel said, he did not consider it.
Ó ní kọ́lọ́ ń ṣe tó bá fẹ́ ṣe.
He said, it's God, let him do it.
Láti ọdún náà wá di èní
From that time to
a
now,
jẹ́ kí ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run lálẹ́kùn nínú ìran ẹ̀ mọ́.
there is no minister of God again from the family of Eli.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó ń wò yẹn
A Lord that
tó o bá dáàbò bo tọ́lọ́run ṣe fún ẹ o lè má ba pàdé mọ́ láí àti láíláí.
If you do not protect what God has done for you, you might not come across
Tó o
it
bá
again.
dáàbò bo tọ́lọ́run ṣe fún ẹ
If you did not protect it,
nípa àwọn nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kà sílẹ̀ yìí
with those things that
o
I
lè má
want to
ba
mention,
pàdé mọ́ tí wàá fi wọlé sùn.
you might not meet it again. till
Wá
you
ohun tó
die.
ṣẹlẹ̀
Look at
ìrìn
what-
àjò yẹn lọ títí títí
the journey
ó
continued.
wá di orí Samuel.
You now got to Samuel.
Samuel náà ti di bàbá o.
Samuel too has become
Mọ́mí
a
ẹ bá mi
father.
kà á lọ ká máa gbọ́ lọ. Yes. Samuel ti wá darúgbó. Ó wá fi àwọn ọmọ ara ẹ̀ ó fi wọ́n jẹ onídàájọ́. Joel lórúkọ àkọ́bí ẹ̀. Abia ní orúkọ ìkejì. Wọ́n ń ṣe onídàájọ́ ní Báṣẹ́bà. Àwọn ọmọ rẹ̀ kò ṣe kí ni? Mo tún bẹ̀ gbogbo ẹ̀yin olùkọ́.
Short
Ẹ
teacher.
rí i pé ó wọnú ara wọn báyìí.
You see that he's
Nípa
going to
ẹ̀kọ́ tẹ̀ ń
each
kọ́
other.
láàárọ̀ yìí.
Concerning what
nípa
you taught
ìwà.
this morning. Concerning character.
Ìwà
Character.
wo bí yìí
Look here.
gbogbo ọmọ rẹ tí ò gbọ́ràn yẹn
All your children that
tí
are
ò bá jọ ẹ́ á jọ bàbá.
if he did not take after you, he takes after his father.
Ọmọ rẹ tí ò gbọ́ràn yẹn
That your child that is
tí ò bá jọ ẹ́
disobedient.
á jọ bàbá.
If it's not like you, it's like the
Kì í
father.
ṣe tí mi ò mọ̀ ni mò ń sọ fún
I
ẹ.
am not telling you what I don't know.
Ohun tí mo mọ̀ ni mò ń sọ fún ẹ.
I am telling you exactly
Torí
what I
pé mi
know
náà bí akọ mo bá bo.
because
Kò sí ọmọ mi tó máa hùwà kan.
there is no any of my child that
Tó bá ti
behave.
hùwà yẹn mo
Once
ti
he
mẹ́ni tó ní.
behave, I know the owner of
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni
it.
àti àwọn bá wà ń jókòó.
If myself and their mother are
Á
sitting,
wojú ara wa báyìí.
we will look at each other.
Ẹnu ká ṣe báyìí pé àbí kò ṣe báyìí.
It's either we will be like,
Á wà bìrà wa léèrè báwo la ti fẹ́ kọ̀pù ẹ̀.
we will now ask ourselves, how do we do this?
Kì í ṣe nípa nínà.
It's not by
Kì í ṣe nípa káfà alábànà lọ́wọ́.
it's not by taking him to people
Kò
that
sí
is
ọmọ tí
disciplined.
wọ́n lè fi nínà correct. A máa worst sí ni.
There is no child that you can correct through.
Wá ohun tó
teaching.
ṣẹlẹ̀, mọ́mí ẹ̀ bá kà ló kó
More
ohun tó
work.
ṣẹlẹ̀. Wọ́n ń tọ èrèkèrè lẹ́yìn ọmọ wòlíì, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí tọ èrèkèrè lẹ́yìn. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gba àbẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí yí ìdájọ́ po. Ẹ ṣe sùúrù. Nínú ìwé ìtàn àjọ kàyí gbogbo wa.
According to this history, all of
Gbogbo wa
us,
la jọ mọ Genesis Samueli.
we all know the genesis of Samuel.
Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọ̀dọ́ tó ń gbọ́ mi yìí.
All the youth that are listening,
Ẹni tó ò mọ Genesis ìdílé ẹ̀ má fẹ́.
what you did not know the genesis of his
Ẹni
family,
tó ò
don't
mọ
marry him.
anything pa background ẹ̀ má fẹ́.
Whosoever that you do not know his line, they don't marry him.
Má fẹ́ o. Tó o bá fẹ́ wàá sun ẹkún ẹ̀.
If you marry him, you will cry.
Wàá rí i pé bí Samuel ti dáa tó
You see that as good
tó
as
jẹ́
Samuel,
wòlíì
that is
tó
a
jẹ́
prophet,
onímọ̀
that is
tó lọ́n fún ní
knowledgeable,
gbogbo nǹkan.
that God gave him everything.
Ǹjọ́ gbọ́ anything nípa ìyàwó ẹ̀?
Do you know anything about his
Níbo ló ti
wife?
fẹ́ yàwó?
Where did he marry?
Gbogbo ìwà tí àwọn ọmọ Samuel ń hù ta ló ní?
Every attitude of Samuel's children,
Wọ́n máa ń kọrin kan nílùú wa.
it belongs to who?
Àwọn máa ìlú ni wọ́n máa fi ń lù ú. Wọ́n á ní bọ́mọ òjò ṣòkòtò yóò jọ kejì pa mo dúpẹ́ mo jọ ìyá mi. Ògúndáre fọyán mi ló kọ́. Èmi dúpẹ́ mo jọ bàbá mi. Wọ́n náà jẹ nìkan.
You will resemble someone.
Ìwà tó ń hù yẹn
That's your character,
Ẹnìkan ló
your
ní.
attitude. It's a spirit.
ìwà tí àwọn ọmọ Sámúẹ́lì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í hù.
The character of Samuel's
Má
children.
gbàgbé pé Sámúẹ́lì gbé ọ̀dọ̀ Élì.
Don't forget that Samuel lived with Eli.
Má gbàgbọ́ pé àdárúkọ ìyàwó Élì.
Don't forget that they did not mention the name
Bẹ́ẹ̀
of.
náà ni àdárúkọ ìyàwó Sámúẹ́lì.
Likewise, Samuel's wife.
Ogun tó ja àwọn ọmọ Élì.
The problem that Eli's children
Ó wá
have.
ja àwọn ọmọ Sámúẹ́lì.
Likewise, Samuel's children
Ogun
have.
tó
It.
ja Élì.
And the same problem that,
Ó wá ja Sámúẹ́lì.
that Eli has, wage war against Samuel.
Ẹ kà á nìṣó. Gbogbo àwọn àgbà Ísírẹ́lì wá kóra wọn jọ. Wọ́n tọ̀ Sámúẹ́lì lọ ní Rámà. Wọ́n wí fún un pé kíyèsí o ti ń darúgbó. Àwọn ọmọ rẹ ò rìn ní ìwà tó ń hù. O ò mọ̀ pé ìtìjú ńlá ni.
Don't you know that it's a great shame?
Ohun àbùkù ńlá ni.
It is a great
Kí wọ́n máa sọ fún ọmọ pé níbo ni wọ́n ti yà wá?
to tell a child that where did you
O
come
ò
from?
jọ bàbá ẹ.
You did not look like
Wọ́n
your
tún wá wo
father.
ọmọ mi wá ní o ò jọ bàbá o ò jọ ìyá.
You did not take after your
Ṣé
mother.
irú ọmọ yẹn ti fún rẹ̀ lórúkọ?
Do you
Wọ́n á
know
ní
that
ọmọ
that child
àlè ni
has
wọ̀nyí.
given himself name that is a bastard?
Ẹ bá mi kà á nìṣó. Wọ́n wí fún un pé kíyèsí o ti darúgbó. Wọn ò rìn ní ìwà rẹ. Àwa ń fẹ́ ọba. À ń fẹ́ ọba.
We want a king.
Ẹ máa kà á lọ máa gbọ́ o. Kó lè máa ṣèdájọ́ wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí àwọn orílẹ̀-èdè tó kù. Ohùn náà wá burú lójú Sámúẹ́lì pé Olúwa lolùdá onídàájọ́ yín. Ọlọ́run ló ń ṣàkóso yín, ẹ má wọ́ bá wọn láwọn fọ́ba. Ibi tí ìṣòro ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn.
That was the beginning of the trouble.
Mo sọ fún ẹ pé báwo lo ṣe lè dáàbò bo ohun tó o ní.
I told you, how do you protect?
Ẹ kà á lọ ká wá ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Yes. Wọ́n wí pé ṣọba fún wa kó lè máa ṣèdájọ́ wa. Sámúẹ́lì wá gbàdúrà sí Olúwa. Má gbàgbé bàbá ríran.
Don't forget this
Ẹyẹ
year.
ń bá sọ̀rọ̀.
That the one
Sámúẹ́lì wá lọ bọ́ lọ́rùn.
Samuel now went to
Ẹ
meet
kà á kí n
God.
gbọ́. Gbọ́ ohùn àwọn ènìyàn náà. Kí gbogbo tó sọ fún ẹ yìí. Nítorí pé ìwọ kọ́ ni wọ́n kọ̀. Èmi Ọlọ́run ni wọ́n kọ̀. Kí lórí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yẹn?
What do you think happened?
Wo bí gbogbo ènìyàn. Kíyèsí
Be careful.
gbogbo ohun tó ń ṣe láyé ló fi ń ra nǹkan kan.
Everything that you are doing on earth, you are using it
Ìwà
to
tó ń
redeem
hù
something.
ó fi ń ra nǹkan kan ní o.
You are using it to redeem
Oore
something.
tó ń ṣe ó fi ń ra
That
nǹkan kan ní o.
goodness, you are using it
Kò
to
sí
redeem
àṣegbé kankan.
There is nothing that you do that is gone.
Ìdí ẹ̀ ni mò ń gbàdà sí gbogbo ẹ̀yin màmá tẹ̀ ìṣàjọ̀dún last week.
That is why I'm going to the mama that do.
Àṣegbé
and
kankan ò
last
sí.
week, there is nothing that you do that is in
O lè
vain.
fòótọ́ ṣe.
You might do it.
Òótọ́ á dúró
genuinely.
díẹ̀.
That
O lè
genuinely
fẹ̀tàn
will
ṣe.
wait for you. You
Ẹ̀ka
might do
dúró
it
díẹ̀.
decisively.
Kò
It
sí
will wait
ohun
for you.
kankan tó lọ.
There is nothing that is
Ṣùgbọ́n
gone.
purpose láti máa ṣe rere.
But
Láti
indeed,
máa fi ẹ̀bùn tó ní ṣe rere.
to do
Kó o
to
lè
use
bá
your
a
deeds
pa
to do
aburú
well,
tó wà nílẹ̀ rẹ̀.
so that you can erase the badness.
Torí
there.
bí àwọn aburú kan wà.
Because there are
Kò
some
sí
bad
nǹkan tó lè
deeds.
ṣe lábẹ́ ọ̀run
There is
adó
nothing you
díẹ̀.
can do. It will wait for you.
Ẹ máa kà á lọ kó gbọ́. Olúwa fún Sámúẹ́lì pé gbọ́. Yes. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Yes. Tó fi dòní gbogbo ènìyàn máa wo àtẹ̀yìnwá rẹ.
Consider your future.
Máa wo àtẹ̀yìnwá ẹ ní gbogbo ìgbà.
Consider what you have done in the past.
Ohun tó ga jù láyé níbikíbi tó bá bára rẹ.
Wherever you meet yourself,
Nínú ìlú,
in a town,
nílé ọkọ,
in your husband's
níbi
house,
iṣẹ́,
in your office,
nínú ìjọ,
in your church,
nílé ìwé,
in your school.
máa rántí bó o ti wọbẹ̀.
Consider how you get there.
Tó bá wá rántí bó o ti wọbẹ̀.
If you consider,
Tọ́lọ́run bá ṣe ẹ́ lóore,
if the Lord has
má
not
fẹ̀tàn ṣe ohunkóhun o.
don't do anything.
Má fi ẹ̀tàn ṣe ohunkóhun.
Don't do anything besides.
Gbogbo àti tó wọlé ọkọ.
You consider
Wo iye
what
ọdún
you
tó fi
marry.
wọ́mọ.
See, no, the
Wo iye
number
ọdún tó
of
fi
years
tiẹ̀
you
lágàn.
done. Look at the number of
Ṣùgbọ́n
years
lénìí-
they call you a barren.
O ti wá dàbí amọ́.
Today you have a
Ṣùgbọ́n
child.
o gbàgbé ẹni tó fún ẹ lọ́mọ.
You have forgotten the person that gave you the child.
Rántí bó o ti wọlé ìwé.
Remember how you get to school.
Nígbà tó wọlé ìwé láì nímọ̀.
When you get to school
O ti
without any
àkwáyà
knowledge.
ìmọ̀ tán.
Now you have acquired
Àwọn
knowledge.
lẹ́kítọ́rà ẹ ló gbógun tì.
You are now waging war against your
Ilé ìwé
lecturer.
yẹn ló gbógun tì.
It is that school now that you wage war
Ewu wà
against.
lọ́jọ́ ọ̀la o.
Consider your tomorrow.
O ti wọ church.
You have entered
O
a
rántí
church.
bó ti wọ church.
Remember how you came
Ọlọ́run
to
ti dá ẹ
church.
láre nísìnyí.
And the Lord has
Ṣùgbọ́n
done you well.
nísìnyí,
Now,
pásítọ̀ yín
it's your
kò mọ̀
pastor.
ṣe mọ́ lójú ẹ.
He does not know how to do
O ti
it.
lówó jù lọ.
You have money than
O ò fẹ́
him.
kó mọ ẹni tí ń pa ẹ mọ́.
You don't want to
Ṣùgbọ́n
listen to
rántí
him
ìgbà
again.
tó kọ́kọ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀
Remember when you
tó
started
ò ní nǹkan kan.
that you have nothing.
Ẹ̀mí wa ló máa sọ fún bàbá.
10 times you go to
Pastor,
Baba. Daddy.
Olùṣọ́. Gio.
Pastor. Gio.
Kí ni wọ́n tún pè wọ́n?
Minister.
Reverend. Ẹ
Reverend.
wo iṣẹ́ mi ò lọ déédéé.
My work
Gbogbo
is
tí mo ń láyé
not.
lọ́rùn ni.
This is all what I
Ṣùgbọ́n
have.
lọ́n ti bùkún ẹ ní ìsìn.
The Lord has blessed you
O
now.
ò fẹ́ kí Reverend mọ tó ní mọ́.
You don't know. You don't want Reverend to know what
O
you
ò
have.
fẹ́ kó mọ ibi tó bá dé mọ́.
You do not want him to know where
Wọ́n
you
bá
are
ní kẹ́ ẹ ṣe
going.
nǹkan nu church.
If he asks you to do something in the
Wàá máa
church,
pánú.
you
Wàá náà sọ pé tó bá yóò kó pánú ni o.
that when you have
O ò fẹ́
money,
kọ́ mọ̀ pé olówó lọ́wọ́.
you don't want them to know that you have
Èmi
money.
ń bọ̀ kankan.
My reward is coming
Wo bí
fast.
Ọlọ́run mo ní kálukú.
The Lord knows each and every one of us.
Kò sí ohun tó o ṣe fẹ́ nìkan tó o ṣe é fún un.
There is nothing that you have done
Kò
for
ṣe é
anybody
fúnra
that
ẹni.
you have done for that person. You did it for
Ẹ kà á lọ
yourself.
síwájú sí i. Ǹjẹ́ nítorí náà gbá ohùn wọn tó o bá ti jẹ èyí tí wọ́n tán. Listen, màmá tó ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń kọ́ Sunday school
Those of you that are doing Sunday
ìwà
school,
tí ó lè yí padà
it's
jẹ́ ń gbọ́ báyìí.
it's a character.
Ọba
that
tá a
cannot
ti
change.
jẹ
The king that is yet to come,
ẹni tó máa jọba ò tí ì mọ́ra ẹ̀.
the person that they will enthrone,
Mò ń
does
sọ
not know
nípa
himself.
agbára àsọtẹ́lẹ̀.
I am talking about
Mo
prophecy.
sọ fún yóò tó ń gbè ní kádàrá mo ní nǹkan mẹ́ta ni.
I told you that destiny,
Àsọtẹ́lẹ̀,
prophecy,
ìran tó ti jáde
vision of
àti
where you came
revelation
from,
tọ́lọ́run fi hàn ẹ́.
and revelation that God shows you.
Àpapọ̀ ẹ̀ ló ń jẹ́ kádàrá.
Combined together is what
Olúwa
God
sọ fún
destiny.
Sámúẹ́lì
The Lord told Samuel
ọba tó fẹ́ yàn fún wọn.
that the king you want to give
Máa
them,
wòran o.
look
Kò wá sọ pé wà báyìí lá máa hù. Ẹ kà
tell
sí
them
gbọ́.
this is going to be their character.
Ó sọ fún wọn. Tó ń béèrè ọba lọ́wọ́ rẹ̀. Ó wí pé èyí ni yóò jẹ́ ìwà ọba tá ẹ fẹ́ jẹ tí yóò jẹ lórí yín. A máa mú àwọn ọmọkùnrin yín. A yàn wọ́n fúnra ẹ̀. Fún àwọn akẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ àti fún àwọn ẹlẹ́ṣin ẹ̀. Wọ́n á máa sáré ibi tí ìrìn àjò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ nìyẹn o.
That is the
Wàá
beginning
rí pé
of
tó
the
bá
journey.
tọ̀rọ̀ bá ti dé tán. Àwọn ọba àwọn yẹn máa lọ wájú wọn báyìí. Yes or
When
no?
money comes,
Ibi
you
tó ti
see
bẹ̀rẹ̀ ni
people
o.
ahead of them.
Pé wọ́n á máa lọ níwájú ẹ̀. Yes. Á tún yan olórí ẹgbẹgbẹ̀rún fúnra ẹ̀. Àtolórí àádọ́ta fúnra ẹ̀. Á ní ká máa bóun roko òun. Àti ká máa kórè wá fún un. Láti máa ṣe kí ni? Yes. Àtọwọ́ ìlú kẹ̀kẹ́ rẹ̀. Á wá máa múnú àwọn ọmọbìnrin yín. Oh my God. Olùṣe kí ni? Wọ́n á máa bá a ṣe tùràrí olóòórùn dídùn. Wọ́n á máa bá a ṣe perfume. Yes. Àwọn ká máa ṣe aláṣẹ fún nínú ọgbà ẹ̀. Àtàwọn tá máa ṣe àkàrà kéèkì. Á mú nínú oko tẹ́ ní àgbà. Àti inú ọgbà àjàrà yóò máa gbà á. Yes. Àwọn tó dáa jùlọ nínú wọn á kó fáwọn ẹrú ẹ̀. Bó o ti ń gbọ́ yẹn wo ọba ìlú yín.
As you are listening to it,
Bó o
consider
ti
the
ń
king
gbọ́
of
yẹn
your
wo ọba
town.
bí tó wà.
Consider the
Ta ni
king
nínú
of your
wọn
town.
tí ò ṣe ń tá a sọ yìí?
How many of them does not do what we are
Ta ni
talking
nínú wọn
about?
tí ò ṣe?
How many of them did not do it?
Tọ́ bá dẹ̀ bí àwọn ọmọ kan léèrè pé iṣẹ́ kí bàbá yẹn ṣe alẹ́ ru ọba.
And if they ask, what is your father's occupation? He
Ṣé o
said
ní
the
báyìí?
king servant.
Jésù ń pè ọ́ ọ̀rẹ́ máa bọ̀.
Thank you.
Asán ladùn ayé ohun gbogbo á dópin. Àwọn tó ní ò fẹ́ káwọn tí ò ní ó ní.
Those people that have, they don't want others to have.
Ìwọ tó dẹ̀ tí ì ní ọ̀nà tó máa fi ní wọ́n fi hàn ẹ́.
And you
Ṣùgbọ́n
that does not
àìgbọ́ràn.
have the way to make it, they show you, but you
O
are
ti gbọ́n jù
disobedient.
lójú ara
You
ẹ̀.
are too wise.
O ti gbọ́n jù.
You are too wise.
O ti gbọ́n jù.
You are too wise.
Ẹ bá mi kà lọ ká gbọ́. A tún gbà nínú irúgbìn ìdámẹ́wàá yín. Yes. Ó tó bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé Dáfídì ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí Sọ́ọ̀lù ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ àbí ò ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀?
Did Saul did
Ó ṣe
all
bẹ́ẹ̀.
that? He did.
Wá kíyèsí tí mo fẹ́ sọ lénìí.
Listen to what I want to tell you now.
Ìrìn àjò yẹn bẹ̀rẹ̀.
That journey continued.
Wàá rí pé àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ti wà. Dáfídì ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yẹn. Sọ́ọ̀lù ṣe gbogbo nǹkan yẹn.
You will see that there is prophecy concerning it.
Nígbà tó di 13, chapter 13.
When
Ẹ bá
you
mi
get
ṣí.
to chapter 13,
Bẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run lénìí. Nínú ìjọ tó wà,
in the church you
ohunkóhun tó
are,
bá fẹ́ ṣe fòótọ́ ọdún ṣe.
whatever you want to do it with all your mind.
Rántí ibi tó o ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Remember where you started
Rántí
from.
ibi tó o bá dé.
Remember where you got to.
Ọkọ rẹ lè ṣẹ́.
Your husband
Nítòótọ́.
may offend you.
Ṣùgbọ́n rántí rere tó ti ṣe sẹ́yìn.
Consider the good that he has done.
Fi rere yẹn wò ó.
Look at that. Consider that
Bó o bá
goodness.
fi sílẹ̀, o
If you
lè
leave
jẹ́
him-
kọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ ẹ bàjẹ́.
You might destroy the future of your children.
Tó bá wà níkàáwọ́ ẹ, lo gbogbo agbára tó ní àtàdúrà
If
láti yí padà.
if
Àwọn
it's
nǹkan
within-
mẹ́pàrààrún yìí lò ó.
If it's within your power, use everything that you have to protect it.
Ẹ máa kà á lọ kí n gbọ́. 13. Yes. Ó jọba lọ́dún kan. Nígbà tó pé 2 years. Ṣé o rántí àsọtẹ́lẹ̀?
You remember
Ẹ
prophecy.
jọ̀ọ́, ǹjẹ́ mò ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ ń bí lẹ́nu? Lọ wo ọmọ tó lóye yàkuyà, lọ wo àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ìpìlẹ̀ ayé ẹ̀.
Consider the child that is misbehaving.
Ó
now.
wà láyé, ò rí ọmọ yẹn change.
You are
Ṣé
here,
tó
you
bá
cannot
kú ló máa change ara ẹ̀?
Is it when you now die that the child will change himself?
Ìwọ tó mọ̀ ìpìlẹ̀ ayé ọmọ
You
tó yẹ
that
kó
know
fi
the
ara
will
ẹ
of the
jìn.
child, that you are
Láti
supposed
yí
to
aburú
put
yẹn
yourself
kúrò.
into it, to make sure you
Ò rí.
remove the evil. You couldn't.
Ẹ kà á lọ kí n gbọ́. Ó yẹn ẹgbẹ̀ẹ́dógún ọmọkùnrin fúnra rẹ̀. Yes. Ṣé òun rántí àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ o? Ẹnì ṣó. Ẹ̀hẹ́. Àti Benjamin. Yes. Ságọ̀ rẹ̀. Ẹ̀hẹ́. Ẹ lọ sí verse 8 kó lè yá wa. Ẹ̀hẹ́n. Wo bí tí mò ń lọ yìí. Torí àkókò. Samuel ti sàsọtẹ́lẹ̀. Sọ́ọ̀lù ti jọba. Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbé ayé ẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n gbà tó tó àkókò kan. Dádì mọ́mì. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ ni mò ń bẹ̀ wá.
I beseech you,
O lè yí ibi kúrò lórí ọmọ ẹ̀.
you might remove evil from your children.
Tó o bá ní nǹkan tí mo kà sílẹ̀ yìí.
If you have those characters,
O lè yí àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ ibi kúrò lórí
you
ọmọ
can
ẹ̀.
remove evil prophecy from your
Ìwà
children.
burúkú tó ọmọ ẹ̀ ń hù yẹn.
That bad attitude of your
Ìwà
child,
burúkú tí ìyàwó ẹ̀ ń hù yẹn.
that bad attitude of your
Èyí
wife,
tí ọkọ rẹ̀ ń hù
the
yẹn.
one that your husband embarked
O
on,
lè jágun ẹ̀mí.
you can remove
Tó o
it
bá ní nǹkan márààrún tí mo kà
if
yìí.
you have these 5 things that I
Ìgbọràn,
told you. Obedience,
ìmọ̀,
knowledge,
ìwà,
and character,
ẹ̀bùn
gift,
àti agbára. O lè yí padà.
and power. You can change it.
O lè yí padà.
You can change it.
Sórí àwọn kan wà nú ẹ̀ tó bá ti ní mẹ́ta mẹ́rin ètò kù àwa.
If you have like 3 of them, the remaining will come.
Agbára wa
Power will come
tó o ti nímọ̀
when you have knowledge,
tó o níwà.
that you have character.
Ṣé o rò pé àwọn ọba tó ń jẹ yẹn àwọn náà lágbára tí wọ́n ń lò
Do
ní?
you think that the king that are enthroned,
Àwọn èèyàn ló ń dá
that
agbára
they are
jọ
the
fún
owner
wọn.
of the power, is people that give them power?
Wá wo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ yẹn.
Look at what happened.
Nígbà tó tó àkókò,
At a stage,
wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ìrúbọ.
they wanted to do
Ẹgbẹ́ láti
sacrifice.
5 kó lè bá a dá. Yes. Láti bá Ísírẹ́lì jà. Ẹ̀hẹ́n. Yes. Ènìyàn pọ̀ bí yanrìn etí òkun wọ́n fẹ́ bá Ísírẹ́lì jà. Wọ́n sì gòkè. Yes. Ẹ̀hẹ́n. Wọ́n wí pé àwọn èèyàn yìí wà nínú ìpọ́njú. Wọ́n wà nínú àhámọ́. Wọ́n wá lọ fi ara pamọ́ sínú ihò. Yes. Nínú àpáta. Ẹ̀hẹ́n. Yes. Omi inú àwọn ẹbẹ̀rù lọ gòkè odò wọ́n lọ dúró síbẹ̀. Ọkàn wọn ò balẹ̀ mọ́. Yes. Bí ó wá ṣe ti Sọ́ọ̀lù. Ó wá wà ní Gílígálì. Àwọn ṣe kí ni? Gbójú sókè. Mo fẹ́ kó orí nǹkan kan ní gbogbo tí mo kà sílẹ̀ yìí.
I want you to see something from what I've
Ìwà
told
rẹ
you.
matter most.
Your character is very important.
nínú nǹkan márùn tí mo kà sílẹ̀ yìí.
Among these 5 things,
Màá mú méjì péré nú ẹ̀.
I will take 2 out of it
Màá dìpù ẹ̀.
and I will
Tí
keep
n bá
it.
lórí ọ̀fẹ́ lọ́jọ́ míì.
When I
Màá sọ
have
mẹ́ta tó
grace
kù.
some other time,
Mo fẹ́ mú ìwà
I want to pick character
àti ẹ̀bùn.
and gift.
Ẹ̀bùn.
Gift.
Máa wòran.
Look here.
Gbogbo ọmọ Ísírẹ́lì wọ́n ti wà ní ìdààmú.
All the Israelites, they are in trouble.
Ǹjọ́ mọ̀ pé àjọ̀dún tá a ṣe níjẹ̀jọ́.
Do you know that anniversary of last week?
Àwa kan dáwó, àwa kan ò dáwó.
Some of us contributed, some of us did not.
Ǹjọ́ mọ̀ wípé àwa kan wà ohun tá a ṣe lọ́jọ́ yẹn a fi mú ìbànújẹ́ kúrò lọ́kàn àwọn kan ni.
Do you know that some of us, what we did that day, we removed sorrow from the mind of some.
A fi fún àwọn kan ní ìrètí pé ẹ̀yin náà lè jẹ́ èèyàn lọ́la.
We give some people hope that you can make it in
Ohun tí
future.
ẹ̀yin kan sì ṣe ni pé
And what some of you did is
ẹ fi
that
fi àwọn kan ṣẹ̀sín.
you put some people to shame,
Kò dáwó.
did not contribute.
Ìgbà tí wọn ò ní ṣiṣẹ́ alábọ̀dó ni wọ́n.
When they will not work, they are
Ọ̀lẹ ni
full-time
wọ́n.
housewives, they are lazy.
Alábọ̀dó èní lè di ọlọ́rọ̀ lọ́la.
A full-time housewife today can become rich tomorrow.
Tó o bá fẹ́ ṣe fọ́lọ́run kò dìgbà tó bá ń wọwọ́ ẹnìkankan.
If you want to do for God, you don't need to wait for anyone.
Ohunkóhun tó o ṣe fún Ọlọ́run, o
Whatever-
ṣe láti fi ra ọjọ́ aburú padà ni.
Whatever you have done for God, you do it to redeem some evil days.
Nínú ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ dáwó, ẹlòmíín lágbára àti fi 200,000 lẹ̀.
Among those people that contributed money, some of you have the capacity to
Oh, ṣé
contribute
fẹ́ nìkankan?
200. You are not doing it for
Ṣùgbọ́n
anyone.
èmi
Me,
ká má lè mo lówó láwá
so that they will know that I have money.
20,000 máa san.
I will do 20,000.
Wo bí
Look here.
ohunkóhun tó wù kó o ṣe.
Whatever you must have done,
Èmi ń bọ̀ kánkán,
I am coming,
èrè mi sì ń bẹ pẹ̀lú mi
and my reward
láti
is
san fólúkúlùkù
to
gẹ́gẹ́ bí iṣẹ́
repay
rẹ̀ ti rí.
every individual
Wo bí?
according to the work of their hands.
Sọ́ọ̀lù ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ wà.
Saul has started.
Tó bá lọ kabẹ̀ yẹn wàá rí processing tó wà lórí kí Sọ́ọ̀lù tó jọba.
If you read that place very well, you see the procedure.
Samuel ò mọ̀ rí níbi kankan.
Samuel does not know him from
Wọn ò tán
Adam.
níbi kankan.
They are no relatives.
Kò rí rí.
He has never seen him before.
Ṣùgbọ́n ẹ̀bùn tí Sámúẹ́lì tí Sọ́ọ̀lù fi fún Sámúẹ́lì lolúwa sọ pé ọba nìyẹn.
But it is the gift that Saul gave to Samuel.
Ǹjẹ́
that
ẹ̀bùn
God
tó ń
said,
fi sílẹ̀ níwájú Ọlọ́run tàbí tó ń fún àwọn èèyàn níta ǹjẹ́ ó lè ra ọ̀la padà fún ẹ?
your gift in the presence of God or to outsider, can you redeem your tomorrow?
Ẹ̀bùn tó ń fi sílẹ̀ tó ń ṣe.
The gift that you are giving,
Ẹ̀bùn tó ń ná lórí ọmọ ẹ̀yẹn lénìí.
that gift you are spending on your
Ṣó
children
lè jẹ́
today,
kí ọmọ yẹn sanjọ́ fún ẹ lọ́la?
can he make that child to redeem evil day for you tomorrow?
Máa dáhùn ẹ̀ fúnra rẹ̀.
Answer it yourself.
Ẹ̀bùn rẹ tó ń ná lórí ọmọ ẹ lénìí.
That's your gift that you
Ṣó
are
lè jẹ́
giving
kọ́mọ
on your
yẹn fún ẹ
child.
ní ọjọ́ ọ̀la?
Can he make him to give
Má
you a
gbàgbé mo
better
sọ fún ẹ o.
future? Don't
Mo ní
forget
kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ ọ̀fẹ́.
that there is no free gift.
Is give and take.
Pé fún mi, mo fún mi.
Anywhere tí love bá ti wà love.
Wherever there is
Love
love,
is give and take.
pé gbà kẹ́mi fún ọ ni.
Ìgbéyàwó tó dàrú mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ yẹn.
That marriage that
Give
scatter.
lásán ló wà ń bẹ́ kò sí take.
If it is only give and give, there is no
Tó
take.
bá jẹ́ pé give and take ni kò ní
If
dàrú.
it is give and take, it won't end up like
Torí
that.
pé o ò ní invest síbi kan kó o fẹ́ kí bẹ́ẹ̀ bàjẹ́.
Because there is no way you invest somewhere and you want the place to
Relationship tí ò
scatter.
lọ tí ò last yẹn.
That's your relationship that does not last.
Bábá bí amọ̀ yìí nísìn irú ọkọ wo ló fẹ́ fẹ́?
If you
Ọkọ
have
tí ò
this
exist
children,
náà máa béèrè fún. Ọkọ tí ò
What
sí
kind of
láyé.
husband do you want to marry?
Ọkọ tọ́lọ́hun ò dá.
They will be asking for a husband that
Amagbọ́.
God does not create.
A quick man, handsome man,
A handsome
Tall.
man, tall,
fair or dark,
dark, or fair,
tó dẹ̀ lówó lọ́wọ́.
that is very rich.
That will take care of me and my parents.
Who will take care? Tó bá bá tọ́jú mi àtàwọn òbí mi.
Wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé kíní lòun àwọn kí la máa ń pa àwọn yẹn náà? Àwọn dàrúṣà. Wọ́n sọ fún pé dàrúṣà ni. Àbí ìyá kankan ló bí òun. Fear and complex.
Fear in complexion.
Oníwókòwòkó. Ọkùnrin tọ́lọ́hun ò dá ló ń wá káàkiri.
They are looking for men that God has not
Òun
created.
ọ̀wẹ́ni tí ó máa support.
He's not looking for somebody
When
that
we
should
reason
support,
together.
that they will both
Tá a jọ
reason
fọwọ́
together,
kọwọ́.
that we
Á
join
dìde.
force together.
Àfẹ́ tó máa gbẹ́rù ìyá ẹ̀ tó máa gbẹ́rù bàbá ẹ̀.
If you take care of your parents,
Ó dòkúta mẹ́rù tiẹ̀ ni.
did you put stone in your
Ó
own
jẹ́ lọ
luggage?
kíyè sára.
You better be careful
Kán bà bọ́ sọ́wọ́ ọlọ́wọ́ kán bà lò ẹ́.
so that you will not enter into a wrong hand.
Mo padà síbi tá à ń kà lọ yẹn gbọ́ mi lénìí. Nígbà tó tákòkò.
When he gets to
Wọ́n wá
time,
fẹ́ lọ sójú ogun, ó wá rántí Ọlọ́run.
they wanted to go to war. He remembered God.
Ó rántí Ọlọ́run.
He remembered God.
Ǹjẹ́ gbogbo oore tó ń ṣe yìí ṣó lè speak fún ẹ lọ́jọ́ tó bá nídìí Ọlọ́run?
All the things you are doing that you consider goodness, can it speak for
Èyí tó
you?
ṣe nú ẹ̀jọ̀
The
tí
day
ẹ̀yin
you
obìnrin
meet
tó
God.
kọjá. owó tó ní kẹ́ ẹ dá 50,000 àbẹ́lẹ̀ wọn ní kẹ́ ẹ dá.
50,000 that they asked you to contribute.
èmi ni mo launch ẹ last year.
I am
mo
the
ní
one
tọ́jú ẹ
that
bá tún
launched
dá
it.
100 fájọ̀dún mo ní ẹ cancel ẹ.
That anytime you contribute useless money.
Yes, mo ní ẹ cancel ẹ. Orí màmá yìí ni mo ti cancel ẹ. Chairman náà obìnrin. Mo ní 50,000 sókè.
That is 50,000.
Fúnra wa bíra wa léèrè owó tá a dá kí ló lè ṣe.
Ask yourself, that money will contribute.
Nígbà tí àwọn kan dijú gbé owó ńlá lẹ̀.
When some people close their eyes,
mo ní máa wo bí tó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
Consider where you came from.
Ṣọ́lọ́run ò ṣe fún ẹ ni.
Hasn't God done it for you?
Má jẹ́ kó dà bàbá tí ò ní tẹ́ lọ́rùn tó lọ gbé ẹyẹ o.
Don't be like that man that is
Wá wo tó
not
ṣẹlẹ̀.
content.
Gbogbo ọmọ Israẹli ti wà nínú ìdààmú.
Israelites are in trouble.
Ọkàn gbogbo wọn ò balẹ̀.
They are not at
Kábíyèsí
peace
náà lè
again.
súnlé mọ́.
The king cannot sleep in his palace.
Ó wá gbalé àdúrà lọ.
He now went to a prayer house.
Ó wá ránṣẹ́ pé
He now called.
Samueli.
The
Mọ́mí
seer-
ẹ̀ka lọ kó wo bí tí sùúrù gbé wà.
Look at where patience is.
Yes. Ó dúró lọ́jọ́ mélòó? Ṣòrí tí ṣòro ò bá tí ì dé ó dáa o.
When trouble has not come, it is good.
Wojú gbogbo ènìyàn.
Look here, everyone.
Ṣòrí ọmọ tó.
That child that said is disobedient.
Ìjọ tó discover pé kò gbọ́rọ̀ yẹn kọ́ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀.
It is not the day you discover that he is disobedient that it started.
Ó ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti kékeré.
He started it right from his youth.
So láti kúrò,
For him to
ó ti gba time láti wọlé yẹn.
as
Òun náà gba time láti kúrò.
to check it out, to take time.
Gbogbo ọmọ tí wọ́n bá ń lọ ọ̀bàdàn yẹn, tí wọ́n ní wọ́n fẹ́ kọ́ lọ bá wọn pé kó lè bá a rẹ̀.
That child that they said they should take you.
Àáfà wa yóò ojú ẹ̀ méjèèjì.
That their father who is too high.
Káfà lò.
That their father is.
Èrè kí làwọn òbí yẹn fẹ́ jẹ báyìí?
What is the gain of the parents now?
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ náà ti sọ dàkúdà bẹ́ẹ̀.
A lot of
Wọ́n ti sọ ọmọ mi ní dìdìrín. Àgbà sùn. Wọ́n ti rọ àwọn tuntun wọ́n ti yó. Wá wo bó ṣẹlẹ̀. Ọjọ́ méje ló fi wà níbẹ̀ yẹn kí ló
He was
ṣẹlẹ̀.
there for 7 days.
Nígbà tí Samuel gbé láti ọjọ́ ìdájọ́ káwọn pàdé o. Samuel wà wá. Samuel ò ṣe kí ni? Samuel ò ṣe kí ni? Pásítọ̀ ní ìsàmúlò ti tiẹ̀ lọ.
You know that your pastor
Kò pé kọ́ ọ̀bẹ kó má gbé.
you might call him and
Ìyẹn ò ní kí n ṣe pásítọ̀ ẹ̀ náà.
that does not mean he's no longer your pastor.
Ìyẹn ò ní kí n ṣe pásítọ̀ ẹ̀.
That does not mean he's
O lè béèrè lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ pásítọ̀ tí pásítọ̀ ẹ̀ bá nìyí.
you might ask something from him, you might not have.
Mo rántí ọdún kan nìkan ọlọ́run fi ràn án.
I remember it was clear here they don't show you
Pé kó máa ra àpò ráìsì fún mi ní every month.
that you should be buying a bag of rice every month
Ó dẹ̀ wá bá mi.
and go to
Ó lòun lálàá báyìí.
that he had a dream.
Pé olúwa ní kó máa ra àpò ráìsì fún mi
And the
every
Lord
month.
said you should be buying you a bag of rice
Mo bá mo sẹ́yìn.
and he had to laugh.
Ẹnu lẹ́wà mi sọ fún mi bóyá kẹ́kẹ́ ráìsì wá ní.
I said you're not telling me you should have supposed to bring the rice.
Olúwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ next month.
He said I'll start next month.
Bóyá bẹ̀rẹ̀ next month tó ń bọ̀.
Maybe you should start next month.
Ó kàn jẹ́ kọ́kọ́ sọ fẹ́ nìkan.
One day just so so
Olúwa fẹ́ bàbá lówó.
that I
Ó
will
dẹ̀ kó má ra bàbá lówó lọ́wọ́.
but he said that
Ó wà
Baba is
lọ́wọ́.
very rich.
Bí bàbá wà ókè.
That Baba is okay.
Ṣùgbọ́n nígbà tí ìjì ẹ̀ dé,
But when the problem comes,
mi ò lè wòran.
I will not look at that.
Èmi kọ́ ló rán ìjì.
I was not the one that sent it anyway.
Bóyá ohun tó fẹ́ máa ṣe yẹn ni ò bá máa ìjì lẹ́nu.
Maybe that thing that she wants, that God wants her to be doing, might be
Farabalẹ̀.
short.
Ṣẹ́fẹ́ mi kọ́ ni mo fi hàn.
You know how
Ọlọ́run ló fi
God
hàn.
is God that
Ohun tó fẹ́ máa ṣe yẹn.
that thing.
Bóyá òun ni ò bá jìdí láti jà tó lọ́jọ́ tí
God
jáde.
created that woman and stood up to fight for her when
Bí
they
wọ́n náà bá wà nípò ẹ̀.
if you are in that
Òbí
position.
òfin pásítọ̀ òfin pásítọ̀ òfẹ́ tó nílò òfẹ́ tó nílò. Ntọ́lọ́run máa ṣe Ọlọ́run máa ṣe.
You know, you give to the pastor or you give to the
Beggars of people that need it.
Ṣùgbọ́n
What God will do, He will
give
do.
and take láyé.
But life is give and take.
Èmi máa ń gbẹnu mi sọ.
I used to say
Mo ní mi ò ní súre fún ẹ kí n fi ẹ̀tàn súre fún ẹ.
that there's no way I
Tinútinú
will,
ni màá ṣe.
that there's no way I will bless you, that I will bless you decisively. I will do it with all my heart.
Pásítọ̀ kan ọmọbìnrin kan kú sínú mọ́tò ẹ̀
The
níjọ́
pastor, a child died in his car on Wednesday.
Níjọ́ Tuesday. Ó ṣoore dáràn. Aláboyún kú sínú mọ́tò ẹ̀.
He helped someone and he was in trouble. A
Nífọ̀.
pregnant woman
Pásítọ̀ yẹn
died
làágùn wàwàwà
inside his
ni.
car at Ifo.
Kò sọ̀rọ̀ burúkú tí wọ́n sọ fún pásítọ̀
There is
ìtàn.
nothing they did not say about him.
Mo ní alàgbà.
They said, Allah,
Mo ní olóòótọ́ ò ní kú sípò kà.
I told him that a righteous man will not die in a
Hospital
wicked
ògbòkú
position.
ọmọ.
The hospital refused to take
Ọkọ
the corpse.
ìyàwó ògbókù bọ́ọ̀lẹ̀ nu mọ́tò.
The husband said no, they must
Pásítọ̀
not
lè
bring that
gbókù
down.
ìyàwó lọlé kì í ṣe ìyàwó ẹ̀.
And the pastor cannot take the dead body to his house.
Pásítọ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí pé àwọn èèyàn wọ́n ń sẹ́ndì owó sí i.
He began
Ẹ lọ
to
ra
call
pósí,
people.
ẹ
They
lọ
began
ra
to
aṣọ,
send money.
ẹ sanwó hospital,
He bought coffin.
ẹ sanwó
He bought
operation.
clothes. He
Tó
paid
máa
for
fi gbé
operation
òkú ọmọ kúrò nù ìyá.
to remove the dead baby from the woman.
O mọ tó ń ṣe tọ́lọ́run fi ń gbàdúrà rẹ o.
You don't know what you are doing that makes God answers your prayer.
Ohun tí mo ń sọ fún ẹ lẹ́nu mo ti ṣerú ẹ pẹ́.
What I'm telling you, I have done it for a very long time.
Wá ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Look at what happened.
Ó wá wà bẹ́ẹ̀ fún ọjọ́ méje gbáko.
He was there for 7 days.
Samuel ò dáhùn.
Samuel refused to
Ó
come.
pé kò dáhùn, kò sí fóònù.
There was
Ó
no
ránṣẹ́ lọ
phone.
kò dáhùn.
He sent
Kò mọ tó ń
message.
ṣe.
He did not come. He did not know what he's doing.
Ṣùgbọ́n Samuel wà nínú ilé.
But Samuel
Ó
was
ń
in the
bá
house.
Ọlọ́run sọ̀rọ̀.
He was talking to God.
Nítorí Sọ́ọ̀lù kò sì mọ̀.
Because of Saul, he did not know.
Ẹ kà lọ ká gbọ́. Àwọn èèyàn bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí túká kò lọ́dọ̀ ọba. Sọ́ọ̀lù wá wípé ẹ lọ bá mú ẹbọ àtẹbọ rẹ pọ̀ wá. Ó sì wọnú ilé lọ rú ẹbọ. Ó sì ṣe bó ti ń rú ẹbọ yìí tán. Àtẹbọ sísun tán. Kíyèsí Samuel yọ lókèrè. Sọ́ọ̀lù jáde láti lọ pàdé rẹ̀ kó lè bá a kí. Samuel wípé kábíyèsí kí lẹ ṣe yẹn. Ó dáhùn pé ìgbà tí mo rí pé àwọn èèyàn ti ń túká ó sì wá lákòókò ẹ̀rù ti ń bá àwọn èèyàn torí pógun ti gbára jọ. Torí náà lèmi wípé nísinsìnyí wọ́n á sọ̀tọ̀ kalẹ̀ tọ̀ mí wá ní Gílígálì. Torí pé mi kò tí ì tu Olúwa lójú. Èmi wá ṣe kí ni? Farabalẹ̀. Ó lè jẹ́ iṣẹ́ tá a rán ẹ wá jẹ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì ní ọrẹ tí wọ́n ní kó dá yẹn. Ǹdé lórí ẹsẹ̀ ẹ náà.
Rise up on your feet.
Ọmọ tó ń gbọ́dọ̀ ẹ yẹn. Ó lè jẹ́ torí kó o lè bá àkọ́káyé ẹ lè nítumọ̀ ló fi wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ.
It might be for the reason of your life that she's with you.
Ó lè jẹ́ torí kí ẹ̀mí ọkọ ẹ lè gùn láti ní kó o dúró tì í kó o má kọ̀ sílẹ̀.
It might be for the life of your husband.
Ó lè jẹ́ kí ọjọ́ alẹ́ àwọn ọmọ rẹ lè bá a dá. Láti ní kó o dúró kó o jìyà yẹn kó o má fọkọ ẹ sílẹ̀.
So that the future of your children might be good. That is why they say you should not leave your
Ó
husband.
lè jẹ́ torí kó o lè bá a lọ́jọ́ alẹ́. Láti ní kó o dúró tì ìyàwó ẹ.
It might be for you to have a good future.
Gbogbo abiyamọ tó ń gbọ́
That
mi
is why
lẹ́nu.
they say stay with your wife.
Wá ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ kankan ṣẹlẹ̀ ńbẹ̀ yẹn.
Look at what happened. Something
Mo fẹ́
happened.
kó underline ọ̀rọ̀ kan tá a bá débẹ̀. Ẹ
I
kà á.
want you to underline something where we got there.
So get the message right.
Do you get the message?
Nígbà tó pẹ́ yẹn,
As
ó
he
ń
was
bọ́ lọ́run
praying,
sọ̀rọ̀
He
ni.
was talking to
Bí
God.
má fọmọkùnrin yìí da ìlú yìí
Don't
láàmú.
use this man to destroy this town.
Ṣùgbọ́n ló ti bí i.
He became angry.
Wá ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Look at what happened.
Ẹ kà á ká gbọ́. Ṣùgbọ́n nísinsìnyí, torí pé wá ṣe léyìí,
Because you have
ó
done it,
ṣiṣẹ́ tí kì í ṣe tiẹ̀.
you have done what does not belong to
Ohun
you.
tó yẹ kẹ́lòmíì ṣe tọ́mọ ẹ máa fi níláárí kò ṣe.
What some people are supposed to do that the future of their children will be okay.
Oore tó yẹ kẹ́lòmíì ṣe tá a máa fi ìjọba ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ kò ṣe.
The goodness that some people are supposed to do so that they will establish them, they did not do it.
Wo bí
Look here.
àwọn ìránṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run mẹ́rin tí mò ń sọ yìí, mo ti sọ fún ọ
Ministers
láì
of
mọye
God
ìgbà.
know this person.
Nígbà tá a wà ní prayer warrior,
When we are in prayer
màmá tó
warrior,
dọ́lọ̀ kan mẹ́ni dáadáa.
that mommy, you know,
Olórí
that
prayer
person.
warrior
The leader of the prayer
lọ́dún yẹn
warrior,
lọ́hùn.
that year now,
Fóun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé.
when phone just came,
Wọ́n ń ta MTN sim ní 55,000.
they were selling ATM SIM, then 55,000.
Wọ́n ń ta Airtel bó ti wọ́n nìyẹn.
They are selling.
Nígbà tó tó bí oṣù mélòó kan, mẹ́sẹ̀gì jáde fún ìránṣẹ́ yẹn.
Message came to him
Pé gbogbo prayer warrior yìí ó kóra fóònù fún wọn.
that all these prayer warriors, you should buy them a phone.
Wo adẹ̀jẹ́ 18.
You were 18 in number.
Ọlọ́run tó ní kóra fóònù fún aṣẹ́kọ̀ọ́ mọ́ tó jẹ́ ni.
The Lord said that you buy phone. Didn't
Máa
you
yìí
know
dẹ̀ gbọ́ Ọlọ́run gbọ́.
And he believed God.
Ó dẹ̀ lọ withdraw owó yẹn.
He went home to
Bó
bank
ti ń
and
gbé bọ̀.
withdrew the money as he was
Ó gbé
coming.
lọ́dọ̀ bàbá. Bàbá Olúwa ò ní kí n gbowó lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀.
Baba said God
Èmi
did not
kọ́
say I
ra
should take
fóònù
money.
fún àwọn tẹ́jọ́ ń gbàdúrà
That
ni.
they say you should buy phone for people you are
Olúwa ló
praying
ń
together.
bùkún ẹ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ gẹ́.
That the Lord
Rà
has
fún
said
ọ.
I have blessed you.
Kó o fi dùn wọ́n nínú.
Buy it for them and make
Kó
them
ohun tọ́wọ́
happy.
Ọlọ́run fẹ́ ṣe.
That know what I will do.
Ó dẹ̀ gbé owó yẹn.
And he brought the
Ó
money.
dilé.
He took the money home.
Ìgbà tó délé ló bá sọ fún ìyàwó
When he
ẹ̀.
got home, he told the wife.
Ó fowó kan ìyàwó.
And he showed the wife the money.
Owó ìpọ̀ o.
And the wife was like, eh,
Owó ìpọ̀, owó
this
ìpọ̀,
is
owó
much,
ìpọ̀.
this is much, it's much, it's much.
Ẹja ní sùúrù fóònù ṣì máa
Let's
lọlẹ̀.
be careful. Phone
Ẹja
will
ní
come
sùúrù
down.
fóònù ṣì máa lọlẹ̀.
Let us wait till the phone will go
Ọkùnrin
down.
àwa lágọ̀jù.
Men are so stupid.
A máa ń gbọ́rọ̀ sẹ́yìn màmá
We
lẹ́nu.
listen to our
Ọkọ bá gbà
wife.
pé bóyá bí ọ̀sẹ̀ méjì sí ó yẹ kí fóònù
In
wálẹ̀.
like 2 weeks to this time, maybe the phone will
Alẹ́
come
ẹjọ́
down.
kejì,
The second
àwọn
night,
adigunjalè bá dé.
armed robber came
Wọ́n bá gbé bọ̀ sọ́kọ lórí.
and they put gun on his
Wọ́n gba
head.
gbogbo owó yẹn.
They
gbogbo
collected
tí
all
wọ́n
the
ní lé
money.
laptop tó wọ́n nígbà yẹn
Every other
ìyẹn
thing they
mélòó ń lò
have with their laptop.
cellular làwọn gan fúnra wọn ń lò.
They
Wọ́n gba
themselves they
gbogbo
were
ẹ̀.
using cellular and they collected it.
Wọ́n wá fẹ́ pa ọkọ
They wanted to kill the husband.
bí olè yẹn ti gbébọn lé wọn lórí.
As the army
gbólóhùn táwọn gbọ́ láti ni pé
that the last voice he
ẹ
heard
má
was
pa máa yìí kò bá argue
that don't kill this man, he did not
ẹ má
agree
jà
with us.
waste life ẹ
Don't allow us to waste him.
pé wọ́n dẹ̀ gbà
And they agree.
wọ́n dẹ̀ yìnbọn sókè gbogbogbò wọ́n dẹ̀
And
lọ.
they shoot up
Wọ́n
and
ní
they
wọ́n
left.
ti lọ ó lé ní 3 hours táwọn ṣì dọ̀bálẹ̀ ń bẹ̀.
That they have gone up to 3 hours that he was still there.
Táwọn ò lè mira.
That he could not shake his body.
Ọlọ́run kan fàánú kààyè.
God just counted him
Tó bá
worthy.
pa lọ́jọ́ yẹn kí lè rí ẹ̀.
If they killed him that day, what was his gain?
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti kú bẹ́ẹ̀.
A lot has died like that.
Mo ń bẹ̀ wọ́n tó ń gbọ́ mi lénìí.
I beg you that is listening to
Ó
me
mọ
today.
tó ṣe tó fi ń wu
You
Ọlọ́run.
don't know that thing that you are doing.
Èló
that
ni wọ́n ní
makes
kó
you
dá?
God. How much did they ask you to
Ta ni
do?
nínú wa?
How many are among you?
Táìsàn dé.
That sickness comes.
Táìsàn negotiate pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
That sickness negotiates with you.
Àìsàn kí negotiate o.
Sickness does not negotiate.
Èmi mo sòótọ́ fún ẹ.
I am telling you the truth.
Á gba owó lọ́wọ́ èèyàn.
He will take money from you.
Àìsàn ní gbowó lọ́wọ́ rẹ o.
Sickness will not take
Àdéhùn ní
money
gbowó
from
lọ́wọ́
you.
ẹ.
Evil will
Ohunkóhun
not
tó
take
bá ń ṣe
money.
nínú ìjọ fòótọ́ ọdún ṣe.
Whatever you are doing in the church, do it.
Wọ́n á ṣe màá
wholeheartedly.
lẹ́lòmíì mú kiri.
Some people they will be shaking
Kí ló le
you
tó
up
bẹ́ẹ̀?
and down. Why?
Tó lọ bá bùkún ẹ ṣe.
If the Lord has blessed you,
Ṣùgbọ́n má ṣe oore àṣedànù.
but don't do it.
Sọ
as
pé
a
oore
way.
tí mo ṣe yìí.
Say what I've
Mo ṣe
done.
é nítorí nǹkan báyìí ni.
I am doing it because of this thing.
Olúwa fi ṣe nǹkan báyìí nírà padà fún mi.
Lord, use it for this thing for me.
Samuel ń bá gbàdúrà.
Somebody pray for him.
Ẹ tún bẹ̀rẹ̀ kàkó gbọ́.
Read it again.
Ṣùgbọ́n nísinsìnyí torí pé wá ṣe léyìí ìjọba rẹ ò ní dúró pẹ́.
Because you have done this, your kingdom
Yes.
will not be established for long.
Olúwa ṣe kí ni? Olúwa ti lọ wá ọmọkùnrin kan kékeré tí ò mọ nǹkan kan
The Lord,
tó wù ú ní ọkàn rẹ̀. Olúwa sì pàṣẹ fún un kó máa ṣe lórí dípò ẹ̀ nítorí pé ò pa àṣẹ tọ́lọ́run fún ẹ mọ́. Wo bí tó bá wà nípò nínú ìjọ tá a bá gbé ẹ dé a máa ń gbé ẹ dé fún sáà ni.
if you are in a position in a church,
Tá a
and
bá
the Lord
gbé ẹ
has
dìde,
established you, if
tó
you are
o bá
established,
ṣe é
if you did not do
láì
it
kú ẹ
while you are still
a ó
on
gbé
earth,
lòmíì dìde.
somebody else will be reason
A wá máa ṣe nǹkan tó yẹ kó o ṣe.
and you'll be doing the thing that you are supposed to do.
Kí là ń wá kiri?
What are we looking for?
Bàbá kan sọ fún mi lánàá
One man told me yesterday
wọ́n ní pásítọ̀ àwọn
that his pastor,
wọ́n lẹ́mí ẹ̀ máa ń sọ káwọn ṣe nǹkan fún un.
that his spirit used to tell him, do something, do something.
Wọ́n ní nǹkan kọ́kọ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ àwọn kan jà
That something just happened, they fought.
fún bíi 7 years.
For like 7 years,
Wọ́n ní bẹ̀t torí pé àwọn ọmọ báwọn ti mọ̀ ọ́.
that because he knew how he got to know
Àwọn dẹ̀
him,
mọ tọ́lọ́run ṣe fáwọn.
that he knew what God has done
Pé
for him,
ìyàwó òun wá fẹ́ ṣe birthday 50 years.
that his wife wanted to celebrate.
Àwa
his
invite
birthday.
ẹ wá.
He now invited him.
Pé bàtà àwọn dẹ̀ invite àwọn sọ fún un.
That when he invited him, that he
Bàbá
told him
ìjà ti parí o.
that daddy, fight has
Fáwọn pé
finished.
ṣe like environment yìí.
That do you like this
Ẹ
environment?
fáwọn like ẹ.
And he said he likes it,
Wọ́n ló dẹ̀ lọ.
and he left.
Wọ́n láwọn kọ́ ilé fún un.
That
Duplex.
he built a duplex for him.
Àwọn parí ẹ̀.
That he finished.
Àwọn kọ́ church sínú
He
ẹ̀.
now built a
Àwọn
church
fence
there,
here.
and he fenced
Àwọn
it,
dẹ̀ gbé car sínú ẹ̀.
and they put a car there.
Àwọn wá pè pé kó wá.
That he now called him that daddy come.
Àwọn akólé lọ́wọ́.
That he now gave it to him.
Pé àwọn rántí báwọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀.
That he remember how he
Pé
started.
Ọlọ́run bùkún àwọn kọjá báwọn gan ti lérò.
That God blessed him beyond what he expected.
Daddy mọ́mì,
Daddy and mommy,
iṣẹ́ tá a rán ẹ ṣó ń jẹ.
what you are being sent to do, are you doing it?
Nínú ilé tó wà ṣó ń jẹ.
In your house, are you doing it?
Nílé ọkọ tó wà ṣó ń jẹ.
In your husband's house, do you do
Ṣé kìí
it?
ṣe pé o kàn ń rìn kiri
It's
lásán?
not that you are just walking up and down, up
O
and
kàn ń
down.
rìn kiri
You
lásán.
are just walking up and down.
Òun dúró de pé kẹ́wọ̀n akọ́ sọ tó fẹ́ ṣe fún ẹ.
You are waiting for somebody to do for you.
Inú mi ò dùn sájọ̀ tẹ́ ẹ ṣe ń jẹjọ́.
I'm not happy with your anniversary last week.
Inú Ọlọ́run gan ò dùn sí.
Even God is not happy about it.
Don't deceive yourself.
Má tún ara rẹ jẹ.
Ṣé o lè ṣe birthday kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀?
Can you do birthday and it will be like that?
Birthday ṣé o lè ṣe kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀?
Can you do your birthday?
Ẹ wà mí ń jẹjọ́.
You were here last week.
Ṣé individual lè ṣe birthday kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣé birthday lè rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? A ó béèrè lọ́wọ́ wa báwo la ṣe lò ó ìgbésí ayé wa. Má tọ́ra rẹ jẹ.
Don't deceive
Ẹ
yourself.
kà á lọ kó gbọ́n tó tẹ̀lé gbólóhùn kan sí wa mẹ́yẹn wá gbọ́. Samuel wá dìde. Yes. Ó wá tọ̀ àwọn ètò wà lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Yes. Yes. Ó dijọ́ tó o bá rí wípé
Until the
o
day
ò
you
fi
see
ẹ̀tàn sin Ọlọ́run.
that you are not serving God decisively,
Ó dijọ́ tó o bá rí.
until you see it.
Ṣé bó mọ ìlàlà kúkú fẹ̀fẹ̀rẹ̀ tó bá fẹ́ ṣe birthday? Wà á ti máa plan lẹ̀. Wà á ti máa máa ṣọ́lẹ̀.
When you want to do birthday, you must have planned.
Ẹ tó máa mú
You
ọlọ́pàá
keep
márùn-ún
clothes.
àǹkárá.
People that
Ẹ tó
want
máa
to do
mú
5 years,
jáfẹ́tì.
people that want to do
Àwọn
jacket,
oní 15,000.
15,000,
Àwọn oní 75. Àwọn
75,
oní 25,000.
25,000.
Sọ nínú wọn tó wá síbẹ̀ tó lè fún ẹ láyọ̀.
Tell me how many of them
Sọ
that
nínú
come
wọn
there
tó
that
wà
can give
níbẹ̀.
you joy?
Tó lè jẹ́ kí ọjọ́ ọ̀la rẹ dára.
How many of them that are there that can redeem your
Ta ni
future?
nínú wọn tó lè fẹ̀mí gígùn kún fún ẹ?
How many of them that can give you long life?
Kí ló ń ṣe níwájú Ọlọ́run?
What are you doing in the presence of God?
Má bínú sí mi lẹ́ni o.
I'm sorry, don't be angry with me
Díẹ̀
today.
ni mo Olúwa ní kí n sọ ìtàn bàbá yẹn fún ẹ.
Because the Lord said I should tell you the story of that man.
Arrest the common 1 million.
We couldn't raise 1 million.
Síbẹ̀ láti máa rí fine 26 million.
Is that where we will get 26
Máa yẹn
million?
ní
fine?
6 good months náà fi lock yẹn.
The man said that for
Abi
6
Ronnie?
months they work it out.
Dé lórí ẹsẹ̀ rẹ màmá.
Rise up on your feet.
Ọlọ́run ló rán mi sí ẹ lẹ́nu.
It's the Lord that sent me to you.
Ọlọ́run ló rán mi sí ẹ.
The
Ó
Lord
rán mi
sent me.
sẹ́yìn ọ̀dọ́. Change your mindset.
Ẹ yí ìrò ọkàn yín padà.
Your impact in life is number 1.
Ohun tó bá gbélé ayé ṣe òun làkọ́kọ́.
Ṣòrí tó wá burú jù. Bí Samuel ti yí padà tó fẹ́ máa lọ.
As Samuel turned back and he wanted to go,
Sọ́ọ̀lù bá fà á.
Saul now dragged him.
Kí ló máa ṣẹlẹ̀?
What happened to him?
Aṣọ kan ìyá ọmọ ní
His
Samuel
clothes just
lára.
tore.
Wo bí
Look here.
tó bá rí pásítọ̀ kan tó bá jẹ́ èèyàn.
If you see a pastor that makes it,
100 pásítọ̀ wà lábẹ́ tí ò jẹ́ nǹkan kan.
1,001 pastors are under him that are nothing.
Ẹ kì í rí àwọn tí ò jẹ́ èèyàn, àwọn tó jẹ́ èèyàn nìkan lè máa ń rí.
You don't see
Ṣé
those
àwọn
ones
tí ò
that
tí ì
does
jẹ́ èèyàn
not
ń ṣayé
make
wá
it.
ni?
It's only people that make it that you see. Those ones that did not make it, are they ill-luck?
Kí ló dé tó fi rí bẹ́ẹ̀?
Why is it like that?
Dé lórí ẹsẹ̀ rẹ o.
Rise up on your feet.
Ọba tó mọ̀ wá a dúpẹ́ o. A gbé yín ga o.